But I want to welcome everybody to my channel, The Candy Shop. I am so excited. The Candy Shop. So this is my story time, The Candy Shop. Hello and welcome to The Candy Shop. I am Candace.
I'm Hannah.
And this is Mimosa Monday. Now I'm a little discombobulated today because I've been running in these YouTube streets. I want to say hello to my mod. This is my one and only mod right now, the Queen of Cheesecake. So hey. Yes, and then my husband. Thank you, Kanar, for the congrats. But we are definitely about to freestyle this show. I was just on So Debonair's show talking about his after show talking about Real Housewives of Potomac. So we're gonna talk about that first. We're gonna go around and retch around to Love and Marriage Huntsville because I want to hear Hannah's opinions of this. I don't know if we went live last Monday, but I haven't gotten to hear Hannah's opinions on these. And make sure you check her out. She is Chef Hannah on YouTube. You want to subscribe. She has a lot of good gourmet recipes and a lot of good stuff. She does meals and heels. So that's her show. So make sure you check it out. But Hannah.
Yeah.
And the Queen of Cheesecake said, girl, boo, my day been busy. I believe it. Hey, Sharon. Oh,
yeah. I can't see. Hey.
So
first of all, I need my eyeglasses. I'm up here.
Yes, I don't even have mine.
Like somebody grandma.
So the Real Housewives of Potomac. So yesterday I did a review on it, and the show, it was interesting. But tell me what you think about the relationship between Candace and Ashley and why they cannot get along.
I don't know why they can't get along. To me, I thought their friendship dwindled way before the season. It seemed like since the first time when Ashley got pregnant, their friendship kind of went different ways. But I really feel like overall, first I don't like Candace. I just feel like a part of her, I feel like the part that she's trying to film, to think like she's fake nice this season, because I still think it's an act. I think outside of the filming, I feel like Ashley probably wouldn't even be around her if they weren't filming. You can just tell it's kind of jaded. And I really feel but that happened before. I forget. They had it falling out back when Monique was on the show. But it was minor. And I feel like it just never recovered from there. And Candace might be a little bit jealous of Ashley and her family. You still got Chris. He finally let your mom purse strings go a little bit. So I just feel like a part of her might be jealous because Ashley has her family, and a lot of people came against their marriage and they're still together. So I mean, it might be a little bit of jealousy. I mean, might be not as jealous as Giselle as Wendy, but it's a little jealousy, I think, there.
I definitely agree. And hey, Aviel. Hey. Sharon said, I don't know what's going on between them. And then Queen of Cheesecake said, hello. Hello, Keaton. So this is my take on the Candace and the Ashley situation. So remember, Ashley was the one, and let me put on my banner. Ashley was the one that kind of sided with Monique, and she wrote that letter for Monique against Ashley. And so I really think that that's what it is. I also think it's jealousy too, because Ashley has her family, she has her kids, she has money. And we don't know, when you look at Candace's situation, Candace don't have no money. She got a man living off of her. To be all the way 100, Candace's husband, what's his name, Chris? He's living off of Candace. He's living off of Candace.
Yeah.
Ashley's the opposite. Ashley is living off of her husband. And it was mentioned, shout out to So Debonair, we were on his show, or I was on the show. He basically said that they have an open relationship, but Ashley secured her spot with them kids.
Yeah.
So she's paid. And so, yep. And she's living off of her mother too. Yeah.
I'll pop out another one.
Yes. Candace is living off of her mother. The whole Monique situation has gone down. So I feel like it's like you said, Hannah, is jealousy. And it's also the simple fact that she is upset about Ashley writing for Monique. You're right, the character letter. Exactly. I think everybody forgot about that. She wrote that letter siding with Monique. And what's so crazy is Ashley is Candace is on the show because she was introduced as Ashley's friend. They were in the
Mm-hmm.
fashion world. So it's like how you bring Candace on the show, but then you side with Monique and write this character letter. That's just so freaking crazy to
I
me.
don't think that I really don't feel like they were friends before the show. I think that was just a reason to get her on the show.
I know, but the thing is, though, she helped Candace get on the show,
Yeah.
so that's why it's like it's kind of shady. Like, okay, you helped me get on the show, but then you sided with this other person, and you wrote this other letter. And Aviel said, "Yep, Candace is still upset. Ashley vouched for Monique in court, and yet Ashley did the money grab the right way." Yeah,
Yeah.
with them kids, and just to point out, I'm drinking a mimosa.
I had my mimosa. It's just blue.
Yes, Tiffany blue. I know you did the Tiffany's drinks earlier, but yeah,
Yes.
I just feel like the situation with Candace and Monique, there is no resolve. I know they
Oh.
can probably keep it cordial. What's his name? The guy that I got time today.
Oh.
Yes. Moneybag Yo.
Yes.
Basically, that would be if I was Ashley or if I was Candace, that would be my mood with one of them
Yes.
because it's no going back from that. And it was brought up that Karen played both sides as well, but I don't think Karen wrote a character letter for
Yeah,
Monique,
Karen
and so,
didn't.
so that's why.
So to me,
Uh,
I don't think Karen. Well, I don't never really see Karen playing both sides. Sometimes I think she likes to be too neutral.
mhm.
So I think that sometimes it can bite you in the behind if you be too neutral. But I think she's neutral a lot. But they character letter, I wouldn't have went there for her. But
And
I would have went there for her if I felt as the probably not.
and
I wouldn't
Sharon,
have did that. But she must have felt strongly of how wrong Candace was for her to do anything remotely like that anyway. Like
yeah,
we saw what was filmed. We didn't see what wasn't filmed. I mean, what wasn't shown. It
yeah,
might have been deeper behind the scenes.
that's true. And Sharon, there's nothing wrong with your ginger ale. I love ginger ale. I love Canada Dry.
Yeah, me too. It has to be Canada Dry.
Yes. Keaton said Ashley was getting back from having that butter knife situation. I forgot Candace did pull out a knife on Ashley like was it last season or 2 seasons ago? But Candace pulled out a knife.
I'll be right back.
Okay, that's fine. But the Queen of Cheesecake, if Candace didn't poke the bear, she probably would have been paid more. What would have been well, explain that, Queen of Cheesecake. Would have been paid more by who? Bravo or her husband? Who would have paid her more? I want to know about that. But Candace and this whole Ashley situation is crazy to me. 2 seasons ago. Okay, yes, right, Keaton. It was 2 seasons ago. So it feels like it's just been bad blood between them since those seasons. And I really don't know why. I think now somebody brought this up on my show the other day. Candace has toned it down, and I want to say this on So Debonair's show, but Candace has toned it down because just like Monique was replaced, she sees that she can be replaced. That's why I don't trust this whole change in Candace. She's just in the confessionals talking her BS about people instead of talking it to their face, because Candace was writing a lot of checks that her behind could not cash. And so now she wants to tone it down. And with the whole Ashley thing, I feel like Ashley may bring it out of her again. I don't know, Ashley or Mia, because we saw in the scenes coming that Mia's gonna throw something at her. But Keaton said, and she said, "Get out of my house." And Ashley said, "You mean your mama's house?" Yeah, that's
Oh,
fine.
I remember that. You know what? Not even that. I forgot. She pulled a knife out on Ashley.
Yes.
It's all coming back to me now.
Yes.
She actually pulled. Oh, I would have wrote a letter to somebody else too. That was before the Monique thing. She pulled a knife out on Ashley and threw a knife or whatever.
And Ashley is better than me because me and Candace would have been fighting, and she has my name. But
they wouldn't have had enough security to pull me off of her.
That would have been go for me. So Cheesecake said Candace should have been paid more by Bravo. I really don't think that's interesting. I don't think she had a chance to be paid more by Bravo because her already it's enough that she is even a wife on there, because she isn't to me, the original cast, like she's not the Karen, she's not the Robin, she's not the Giselle, she's not the Charisse because Charisse was an original as well. So
Sharice
I don't
definitely was.
yeah, I don't see Candace making the money that even Ashley will make on this show. So we shall see. But yeah, Queen of Cheesecake, thank you for explaining. Abiel said, pay more by who? Chris doesn't seem to have a pot to fix in. Oh.
He don't. Oh my goodness.
And she said, Candace is still shook by those drags. That's why she stays in the confessionals. Yes. I feel like her husband, remember her husband used to get on her about running her mouth so much.
Yes.
Yes. She's so good with her drags in the confessionals. That's like, honey, you have to watch. She be saying it all. When she said Giselle needs to be under the jail because of her what she wears, she was on point with that.
She has moments, still don't like her.
And then she said, with Mia, she said she's a lady of the night with them big feet. I'm like, well, Candace is coming with it. Yes, that tongue is very slick. It's slick for
It's very slick. Well, look at her mom.
Yeah.
Her mom was very.
But her mom like was finna slap her with her purse or whatever.
She did hit her. She did hit her with the purse.
Sharon said, didn't he make money selling the restaurant? I don't think so. It seems like with the whole restaurant thing, he had to sell it because of the pandemic.
Yeah, I must say he might have had to sell it.
Then he became her manager. All of it just seems shady. And I feel like it's going to be a Mary J. Blige situation.
Oh, it is.
The Kendu stuff. I really feel like that with
her mom made her get a prenup. Her mom don't seem like a dumb lady.
She has a prenup?
I think her mom made her get one. You know, she did whatever her mom say. I mean, I would if my daughter married somebody like him. She's definitely getting a prenup. I'm not paying for no wedding.
And that was the thing. Keaton said, did he own the restaurant? And Queen of Cheese said it wasn't his restaurant. I thought he was the manager.
Yeah.
Abiel said they said he didn't own the restaurant though. So exactly. So what happened? Did he get fired? Because now that I think about it, I remember him being I think he was.
He was the manager.
So he didn't have no money.
And if you're a manager, you could have went to another restaurant.
Exactly.
Go somewhere else.
I with him being a chef, I would hope he would be able to open his own restaurant. And then another thing, he got them kids.
I forgot. And the baby mamas.
Yes. So I don't know what Candace is doing. Queen of Cheesecake said he was the chief. Interesting. Who is doing online classes from a line cook? I thought he was a chef though. Like
I thought he was a chef. He is a chef.
Yeah, I thought he was a chef.
Yeah, he is a chef.
So he's teaching these classes.
But he can do private events. I mean, you already have the exposure. You're on television. You got to use it to your. He could actually really make money because he's on a show and a show that's popular and more busy now. If he marketed himself right, he could have made money and didn't have to be her manager. He could have took advantage of him being a chef, meal prepping or something. Like you could have took advantage during the pandemic too. I don't understand that part because I forgot he definitely is a chef.
But he's managing Candace now.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not being a chef to manage you. Manage yourself. Call your mom. Right. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Right. Michelle said, "Hello, beautiful ladies. Who y'all talking about? We're talking about Real Housewives of Potomac. So we're trying to decide. Well, we're trying to determine if Candace's husband, was the manager or the chef. I thought he did both. To be honest, Keaton said 2 different roles. I know it was 2 different roles, but the way that they presented him, they made it seem like he was running a restaurant. He was the chef and he was the manager. And I thought that was where they met. I don't know. Hey,
you know what's crazy? I swore the first season that Candace was on, because Candace came season 2, right, or 3?
Candace, it might have been season 2.
I think 2, yeah. I swear when she was talking to his mom, she said he was the owner. And then the next season, he was a manager. Or no, the next season, he was a chef at a restaurant. Because I remember when when Ashley and her husband opened up that daggone Australian restaurant, he was talking to Chris about ownerships and how Chris was. That's why I'm like, I swore that season when they opened up that restaurant, that they said he was the owner because
Mm-hmm.
he was talking about owning the restaurant, and he was too. So I
It's
don't know. Somebody lying.
yeah, it's been a lot of lies told. I was just gonna say that, Hannah.
Somebody
They
lying.
said,
Because I'm going back to that ownership of that one restaurant, and he said he owned his restaurant.
yeah, I don't know.
The math
I
ain't
don't know.
mathing.
Queen of Cheese has said he's doing a cooking. Well, he's doing cooking classes, but she hasn't seen them. Keaton says he's stuffing his face. And they presented Ashley and Candace as being friends. That's what I said. They presented
Yeah, they ain't
being
friends.
like pageant friends. And so that situation with them, I don't care. To be honest, I don't care if they do get along or not. Um, I like Ashley, even though she is like a junior charade. She's a bone collector. She brings it. The only thing is, I'm annoyed by the way that she brings it because she be real nasty,
Yes.
real nasty with
Delivery
it.
is off.
Yeah, real nasty with it. So I don't like that. But I do like Ashley. I'm not gonna lie. I like Ashley. But what I did not like was on last week's episode when I felt like her, Robin, and Giselle were ganging up on Wendy. And it just felt
Yes.
like, not to bring in color, but it just felt like a light skin alliance and I didn't like it.
I promise you. I felt like that. I was like, am I missing something? Is this
Yeah.
like light skin team up? Because I
Yes.
was really confused of what the attacking was for.
Yeah, so I didn't like that. And Keaton said the lies, Candy. But no, I just in situations like that, because we are definitely women of color. We have some color to us. We're black
Yes.
women, and so I don't like situations where it appears that they are nitpicky. But I just feel like at times people are very nitpicky of black women and how we wear our hair, what we look like,
Oh
what we
yeah.
wear. And if you're not conforming to the European look, they want to have a problem with it. They try to say Wendy changed. To me, Wendy did not change. She might be feeling herself. Hell, she got her body done, she got her booty done, whatever.
If
Let
I pay and
Wendy
got
feel
my
good
body
about
done, you
herself.
gonna see it everywhere you turn. You were
Yes.
like, can you put some clothes on? No, I paid to show.
Mm,
Nobody pays for their body to hide it.
yes.
She has her degree, she has her accomplishment, she has her household, she has her husband. She can pretty much do what she wants. And if this show don't work out, she got other degrees and other things to
Yeah.
fall back on.
Hell, she was doing a show while she was on the show.
On the yeah, like they
So
are jealous. I'm sorry, especially Giselle with her no business having behind. Why are you still on the show? Where's your man? You ain't have a man on Housewives since it started. You had random men, fake Jamal, and now
mhm.
you're single again. I feel like she's so miserable that you just nitpicking this and that. But why you at this point? She need to be a friend of the show. Her and Robin.
Yeah.
Like, be a friend of the show. I don't care about her or Robin. Robin's
They
annoying.
they ain't gonna be friends of the show because they were the originals, and we
I
have.
know, and that's the horrible
But
thing.
Michelle was saying they should know the viewers are smarter than that. Yep. And Keaton said,
Yep.
especially Giselle with that color. When you think of Giselle's tagline about how she stays in the shade and all this other stuff, I know it was a play on words because she like throws shade, but that, you know, back in the day, black people stayed in the shade to not get dark.
Yep.
So I'm not feeling it. Michelle said, and I find it funny how the colorism is very obvious. So on Bravo shows, it equals division. Yes, it definitely
Yes.
does. And Queen of Cheesecake, yes, Jamal lived in her phone, and she even admitted it. Jamal lived all the way in her phone. It was a fake relationship.
Yes.
Like Jamal is here in Atlanta doing him. Like
And
I've
others.
seen where he's been at hookah places and all types of stuff going on here, all types of sextivities. No, let me
Allegedly. Allegedly.
allegedly. I need to make a spoiler allegedly. But no, these ladies, this was the thing going to Wendy. I did not like Wendy last season. I hated that she jumped on the whole Giselle and let's hate Monique bandwagon thing because what she didn't realize is that she was the new girl. Giselle always hazes the new girl.
Yep.
The reason why she was not hazed is because they was hating on Monique at that time and they wanted Monique out. She should have known or she should have expected this stuff to happen this season. And I really wish she was smarter than that. I'll just say that. Keaton said Ashley had postpartum and Wendy got boobs and a BBL. Yes. So I'm with Ashley. For those that know me, Hannah knows I just recently had a baby. Well, my baby's a year now, and I have a mom bod that I want. I want the same work that Wendy had done. I'm not gonna get it done, but that I do. I'm not gonna lie. It would be.
I don't want a BBL. I'm good, but
I don't need the BBL, but I want to be snatched.
I was about to say you don't need the BBL.
I want to be snatched.
I'm gonna be snatched too. Suck it off.
Yes. The Queen of Cheesecake says she was warned. So you talking about Wendy? Because Wendy, I know, probably was warned. Michelle said in his infamous birthday party, laugh out loud. Oh, Jamal. Mr. Jamal Bryant.
Listen, dude, he don't even know her.
Oh, he know her.
I saw him on Mother's Day, posted a picture, and I'm like, this picture seems so fake.
Oh, their Mother's Day stuff?
Yeah, because she made it seem like we're a happy family. Girl, we know it was fake.
No.
Y'all not a happy family. Y'all are parents. Y'all are co-parents. You are not a happy family. It's not your man.
Yes. What do you think about Mia in this line? And y'all excuse me, I had taken off 2 of my nails. So if I hide my little hand, it's because I have some raggedy nails. But
I do too. This one fell off yesterday.
Well, what do you think about Mia in this line? Because you probably didn't see this on Kindle, but Mia, and that shout out to Kindle on his IG and Facebook.
Oh yeah, I did see. Yes.
But Mia lied and said that Giselle called Wendy a weak bitch. Sorry for not being able to take what they do on the show, and Giselle didn't even say that, and so I don't even feel like
always
things on the lines of that. She said, well, she did say if you're gonna crumble when this stuff happens, then maybe this group is not for you. So she did say that, but Mia, it was a reach. I feel like it was a reach. Abiel said Giselle lacks Brian. I live for Wendy's reads. Yes. And Sharon said, why she lied though? Exactly. I feel like Mia lied because she don't really like Wendy. Mm-hmm. And she wanted to throw a monkey wrench into the situation and have Wendy just be mad at Giselle and they go at it. I really feel like Mia just wanted to call Wendy a weak ass bitch.
Yep, that's exactly what it was. She didn't want to say it came out of her mouth.
Yes, but I saw this on another show, and Abiel said Mia stayed lying for no darn reason. Exactly, she do. But someone said that Mia was basically that's what Giselle was trying to say, and that I'll just say on So Debonair, Busy Blue, and it was Make It Make Sense. Shout out to all these YouTube creators. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to talk about the shows that I watch. So Make It Make Sense basically said that Giselle said this because it was basically her way of trying to get Wendy off the show. Because it's the same thing that Nene has done with Cynthia, with saying that maybe this group of girls isn't for you. It's basically just a way to say this person don't need to be on the show and to get them off. So Giselle said what she said. With going back to Mia said what she said, that what they were trying to say, that it was basically saying what Giselle was saying. Those words though, I just don't feel like, I feel like Mia was being messy, and I feel like Mia don't like Wendy, and that's why she said it. Queen of She said Wendy's reads are good this year. Yes, Wendy ran Giselle for filth. Like Wendy was like, yes, Wendy was not having it. So I enjoyed it. This current episode was not as good, but Wendy tried to keep it classy. She said she felt vindicated because of the fact that she has a man that loves her. He's married to her, all this other bullshit. That's bullshit. Like Wendy, and no offense, and Keith said, oh Lord. Sharon said Giselle said she didn't think Wendy fit in. Yeah, she did say that. And so they said that's low key code for she needs to be off the show, basically.
Giselle needs to be off the show.
Yeah. But Wendy with this whole, so this is my stance on this. Now, both of us have been married before.
Yes.
We're about to get married again. I'm married. I'm actually married now. Marriage is not for everybody, and not everybody ascribes, or what is it? Is that the word?
Ascribe to marriage.
Not everybody wants to be married. So I just want people to know that marriage does not make you. And so when Wendy was talking about all that, my husband loves me and I'm vindicated for this, to me, she sounded like a pygmy. Now, I know that's unpopular opinion, but Giselle can be Giselle without a man. Giselle is established. As much as I hate her on this show, Giselle has a show. She's had these makeup lines. Yes, she was the last lady with Jamal, but
makeup line is trash.
Yeah, I don't live my life to be married. Like there's something outside of I'm me, regardless of if I'm married or not. And so when she said all that, I know she was trying to get back at Giselle and because they attacked her marriage, but I just did not like it. And that's my unpopular opinion. Ladies,
I feel a little different. I feel like if I'm in a good situation and you're trying to disrespect it, I'm going to let you know how good it is. Because what you're not going to do is disrespect my union, especially since you didn't have one in eons. And when you did have one, it was trash. So I kind of see why you would defend it and brag about it. Because if she didn't and put it down, you never know. That could have made the situation worse. Like if you really, people that already has an issue with you and your marriage, any little small thing that you do not to defend it, they'll play on that as well.
yeah.
So I don't feel like she was being a pick me at that point. I feel like she was just trying to defend her union that she was with. However, I don't think she owed explanation to anybody because ain't none of them married with her. Like y'all, they're not in your marriage. You don't have to explain yourself to these women.
Exactly. I agree with that as well. Keaton said, I think it's the opposite. I think Mia doesn't like Gizzard and wanted to see Wendy light her up.
Who's Gizzard?
Giselle.
You know what?
Karen said that's why I said last night Giselle's the HBIC. I still
is not the HBIC.
I just don't see it. I don't see one right now.
I don't see one. If I had to choose any on the show, it probably would only be Karen.
Yeah. She's almost. Keaton said the champagne kicked in. Yes. Well, it was Mimosa and I done finished it.
I'm done too.
Jam said
I gotta drop love.
Jam said the Queen of Cheesecake gets around. The Queen of Cheesecake, shout out to her. Make sure you subscribe to her channel. She is very supportive of a lot of channels, and I always will give her flowers. So yes, she is out here in these YouTube streets representing and supporting these Black small channels, and I love it. And Keaton said, "Hey Jam, we both get around. Yeah, Keaton be in these streets too. I'm waiting for his channel to come because I'm gonna be on his street when he comes. Yes." Queen of Cheesecake said, Jam, I do. Michelle said, you are right about the marriage part, Candace. By the way, my 7-year anniversary is today. Oh, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Yes. Celebrate Black love. If your husband is Black, yes, celebrate Black love.
Or wife.
Real Lovely C said, Wendy did a good job. She sure did. Keaton, no ma'am, that's Karen. Exactly. Karen.
Yes, Karen.
I see.
Karen only when Karen is my fave on the show.
Yes. Keaton said, Karen said, oh, you talking to me? Laugh out loud. And hey, Jam. And yes, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. So yeah. So this episode, I rate it a 6 because the only good part about it was Wendy. I didn't like Robin talking about how she wasn't going to invite Wendy to her wedding. I did understand, though, Wendy did do a low blow of going after Robin's relationship with Juan, and Robin was like, during their dinner, hello.
I saw that spouse.
She was like, hello, non-existent spouse, and it was just extra. One was like, whatever, let me call you back. So, Robin, I'm gonna have to do a whole other show for my thoughts on Robin. Like I can go,
please, because I definitely don't think that's her man no more. But go.
Yeah, I could go for an hour on my thoughts on Robin, but I won't do it. Oh, hey, so Debbie, I'm gonna drop the link. You need to come up on my show because we were just talking about. We were definitely talking about Housewives of Atlanta. People think Giselle is the HBIC.
Absolutely
and
not.
Giselle is not the HBIC.
Absolutely.
So Debonair, you better come up. It's not her man. Yeah, definitely. Juan is not her man. Hey, Shantae. Candy, what do you think about Karen hit Wendy with the candle surprise? I thought that was hilarious. With the whole candle thing. So I don't know if you saw this, Hannah.
No, I didn't see that.
Karen has a candle line like Wendy.
Okay, yeah.
And they announced it on the show, and Wendy was like, the only reason why I didn't tell, or Karen was like, the only reason why I didn't tell Wendy is because my candle is different. I didn't think to tell her, and I didn't want to say this while I was telling her and giving her advice on her channel. And she said the difference between my candle is, oh, here it goes. Hey, so yeah. So we're talking about Miss Karen and these candles. So she tried to say her candle is different because it's 3 wick and Wendy's is 1 wick. And so definitely, this is my friend Hannah. She has her channel, Chef Hannah. She's a chef.
Oh wait, I gotta follow that. Is it in your description?
No, I'm gonna add it to the description.
Okay, please, so I can follow.
Yes.
I like to follow everybody.
Yes, please do. So let me get to these comments.
So do y'all like a 1 wick candle or a 3 wick candle?
Oh,
I don't care.
I didn't know the difference.
I'm just asking. Well, the 3 wick candle, it makes like more of the home smell the way that it's a 1 wick candle. Like it might give you like the corner of the house. A 3 wick gives you the whole room.
See, I didn't even know. I just be buying
candles. I had 1 wick and 3 wick, and they all light up this house. So
we'll get you a 3 wick candle, baby. I'll tell you something. It'll light up your whole house.
Yeah, I have all. I don't think it's. I don't see that. Well, no, I do use 1 wick in my bathroom.
Okay.
This is the bathroom.
3 wicks down here.
Get a 3 wick, baby. Light up the whole house.
Yes, and hey, Shrinking Sharon.
What's up, Shrinking Sharon?
Shantae says she likes
3
the 3 wick.
Yes.
Big difference. Sharon says she don't even like candles.
Oh wow.
It's definitely a difference. If you are a candle person, you know the difference.
Okay. Well, I buy candles, but I buy mine from Walmart. Like I
go to Yankee.
Do you buy 3 wick or 1 wick? What's up, Q?
Hey.
That's Keaton in these streets.
Oh, this is gonna be a long one.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know if Hannah is prepared because Hannah.
I tried to log off real quick off my. I didn't know you was gonna lie. Listen, y'all have to tell me stuff because I try to go around everybody else's schedules. But when I can't, when I'm on, I'll be like, okay, y'all, hurry it up. I gotta get off. I gotta go to another channel.
So I compared the candles to the McDonald's and the McDowell situation.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
Wendy is definitely McDowell, and Karen is more like McDonald's.
Yes. So we were talking about, so Deb, I brought up your show. We were talking about how Ashley and Candy's, their relationship is, to me, it's not repairable.
Okay.
We talked about how Candace is jealous of Ashley.
Okay.
Because of the whole situation. And I want to know this. So Candace's husband, was he the manager of the restaurant or was he the chef?
He was the chef.
Okay.
Well,
when you say chef, you be lying.
Okay, so let me give a disclosure because he's my friend on Facebook. And every time I talk about him, for some reason he finds out I'm talking about him, and I hate it because I try to be nice about Candace. Well, last time I wasn't really nice, but I'm trying to like her this season, and I really am liking her this season. But they did lie about his job for like 3 seasons because I thought he was selling like fish plates out the window at one point. Was he?
Fish out the window?
Was he selling like fish plates out of the house or something?
During the pandemic? Keep afloat?
Yeah, he was on like pull up to the window and buy a plate.
Yep.
Yeah,
I thought he was selling like food from the house or something.
And then I can hear Miss Dorothy in my head saying, "Okay."
And it wasn't even her. It was like the cardboard Miss Dorothy that was in that room. Like, get a job.
I thought he was teaching classes.
Oh, online. But I thought that he was selling food out the, like, it was like a drive-through in front of that house. And
No,
like
somebody said about him selling fish
like
plates.
And y'all talk. I see Hannah got her another drink. I need me another one.
I got me
I did. Refill me up.
Yes. So I'll be right back.
So tell us about your channel. Like, what do you do on your channel? What can we do that while you're gone?
Yes.
Okay. What do you do on your channel?
Promote your channel.
Yeah.
Oh, so I have a channel called Hills and Mills.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I have been BSing it. I've been doing like more catering lately.
Okay.
So I need to get back to it, but I cook in Hills. That's my lane. I have a catering company called Hills and Mills.
So do you like do cooking tutorials?
Yeah, I do cooking tutorials. I've been mostly on my Instagram lately, doing shorts. But now I know YouTube do shorts. I'm gonna upload all my shorts
on
YouTube. But yeah, I need to get better with YouTube.
Do you live in Atlanta?
I'm not even gonna lie. I'll admit I be trifling.
Do you live in Atlanta?
Oh no, I live in. Well, I'm about to say Philly again. I now live in North Carolina.
Okay.
But she's here often.
I think we're coming here.
I want to say you should come like on my channel. We can do like a cooking thing before I do something like to promote you or something.
Okay.
Yes, and Queen of Cheesecake said Q actually has on a shirt today.
Why did you take my hoodie off? No, I'm just kidding.
I have a shirt on every day. Come on now.
Shrink and Sharon. Hey, Shrink
What's on, Shrink and Sharon?
I
love Shrink and Sharon.
We got some fine brothers on the panel. Yes. Yes.
Oh, they're talking about Q. That's not me. Hold on.
Whatever, you got a whole following.
Yes, and okay, so debonair, no.
See, this Paul gonna take my shirt off, so
I'm done.
But no,
Come on after dark.
Oh Lord,
I got on a t-shirt. I got a t-shirt underneath this.
This is
Mimosa Mondays.
This is a mimosa from. I knew it was mimosa, so I made a mimosa in my little jar cup.
What is a mimosa?
So my mimosa it's like I call it the soda debonair mimosa. It is actually prosecco. It's a little bit of vodka and white grape peach juice.
Okay.
And Hannah has a fancy mimosa.
So this is I did an event yesterday for Tiffany Blue, so that's why
I love that cup.
So this is actually prosecco too.
Okay.
99 peaches, peach schnapps. And to get the color blue, I actually used the simply tropical instead of orange juice. Which is the blue, I always say it wrong. Coruscant, whatever it is.
See, I like peach in my mimosa.
Yes.
So, but I love white grape peach juice. You should try it in one of your drinks.
That sounds so good.
White grape peach juice is like the sourness and the sweetness together.
Yeah.
With the
is it like pink cranberry?
No, I don't really like cranberry like that. It's like the sourness and the sweetness from the peaches and the white grape together. It's amazing taste. So with the prosecco and the little vodka in there.
Well, mine is Hawaiian.
Well, you just name it after me. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, mine is Hawaiian.
And I also add I'm sorry. Sometimes I add mint into it too. I'm sorry.
I love it.
Yes, and Q, what are you drinking?
Wait, what was yours, Candy? I didn't hear what you said.
It's Hawaiian gin. I ran out of mimosa stuff.
And gin, it's Bacardi. I'm not used to you with gin. I thought it was Bacardi.
Yeah.
Gin is so strong and nasty. I don't like gin.
It makes you sin. So
like, what the hell was
that?
It
does. So I got Jack and Pepsi Mango, sugar free.
Okay. Okay, so what are we talking about? Do y'all watch Love and Marriage Huntsville at all?
No.
Yeah.
I can't get into it. I think I had trauma from the other channel. I just can't watch it.
Oh, yeah, because the other
Marcel was cheating every week. I'm like, it's the same story every week. He cheating, he broke up, then he made up, then he broke up, then he made up, then he cheated. Like, how many times we gotta do this? I can't.
Now he went to Melody's release party for her video, but now he's out of town on vacation with Coleslaw, and she posted him in front of he put Coleslaw in front of him, talking about Coleslaw is his entree.
I don't even know who Coleslaw is.
Coleslaw will never be an entree.
Coleslaw is
Is that who he was cheating with?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But he
But
never
it's still a
posted,
thing.
he never posted her.
But he's been cheating with her for the last 3 or 4 years.
10.
Oh, 10 years. Okay.
It seemed like 10. Hey, Marcella.
Hey, Marcella.
Hey,
I'm gonna
Marcella.
drop the link again if you want to come up, Marcella.
She might know about Marcella. Listen, whoever that man is, and the lady I didn't know the lady. I just know the man's name. Whoever is dealing with him, I mean, I'm like, girl, what is going on with your life?
Allegedly he was dealing with a lady from Johnson's Cabaret.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that makes sense. That makes sense.
It's been other women, but he's apparently dealing with her.
What's that drink called? So Deb, I'm sipping on a bottle of water. Just got off. I call it it's called the So Debonair. It is Prosecco with a little bit of vodka and white grape peach juice. And normally I have mint in it, but I don't have mint in it. And for ice, I normally use frozen grapes.
Now, is that Welch's?
It is Welch's white grape peach juice. Yes, it is.
That's my favorite with the
But
little
it
Grey Goose.
tastes really great.
We can talk more about Potomac then, because I know so Deb, I thought you was about to be on longer because I was gonna jump.
I was trying to get off to come over here.
Oh, yay!
I told you. Listen, first of all, if y'all don't I'm about to, you know, I get in trouble when I do this kind of stuff. But first of all, one, I love you a lot. You know, when I first met you, like, I love your personality. Like, you are so fun, and I love your opinion about things. Like, it's like, this is what the hell I done said, and this is what's gonna happen. What I said is this is it. So I love that about you. So I'm like, my channel is fine. I'm going over here with you. I done reposted on my channel, like in my community tab. Come over here, y'all. We over here. Because it's not about that for me. Like, one, like I said, you know, we're gonna do our stuff on Wednesdays, but I'm not doing it just on my channel. We're gonna alternate. I'm bringing people over here because, one, you deserve that. Like, you are such a great personality of a person, and I watch your channel. Like, you talk about a lot of great stuff. People just don't have an opportunity to know that because people don't give people opportunities to do like bigger platforms. And I'm not even a big platform, but they don't ever come back and be like, yo, like this girl I watched the other day, like she has good content. So every person that I like, you know, I'm doing that. I don't care. I'm gonna shut my shit down. I'm over here with
Right. Thank you so much, and thank you, Karen. Y'all are all sugar babies. Well, I usually call them sugar daddies, but
sugar daddies.
I'm looking for one, so if y'all out there,
so y'all can be sugar babes.
Oh wow! All right,
sugar babes.
I'm not looking one for real, y'all. Please don't inbox me.
You about to see it right now.
Yes, Marcella said, Real Housewives of Potomac. Robin says she knows who's not coming to her bridal shower or her wedding. Juan is not coming either.
Robin's not going either.
That is a
hold on. Juan, go back into the living room.
Oh,
Juan,
yeah, he got
every time I talk about him, he gets upset. Go into the living room. I didn't know we were talking about this. Please go in the living room.
Yeah.
Take one
He gets
phone away.
upset.
So depressed, and so now she's just ready to throw shade back at Wendy. Like, which one is it? You couldn't get your kids ready. You couldn't wash your ass. Oh, we cussing yet?
Well, she was depressed though.
And yeah, but now it's saying you throwing shade the next week. Girl, Bob, fix your own household. Worry about them hats.
And them braids. Worry about them braids. I don't like talking about women's looks, but
Now, can I ask y'all this, because I'm not a woman, so I don't really know why there was a difference. But why are they talking about Wendy's braids and not Robin's braids?
I have no idea, because Wendy's braids are on point.
Robin's braids need a miracle.
Yes.
And then she had a scrunchie on it one time.
I was like, why she have my daughter's scrunchie up there?
She was like, Wendy, are you mad at me today? Are we gonna talk? Like, what's going on? Are you mad at me today too?
Like, who told her to get the braids?
Right.
I'm like, they both got braids. Why is Wendy's braids so? I don't want to talk to your brain. Robin is like, but are we going to talk today, Wendy? Is it going to happen?
Robin should have went to whoever Wendy went.
Yes.
You should have.
Wendy looks so good to me. I'm not going to lie. Like, Wendy looks good. She's a good-looking chocolate woman. She's on point. I think.
But I'm gonna tell you
Wendy
something. You remember
2.0.
on the reunion last season when Andy asked that question about colorism, and Wendy was like, she said something. Rob was like, "Why you looking at me, Wendy?" She was like, "I'm just saying for everyone," but she was looking at Robin.
She should have looked at Giselle too.
But she was looking at Robin, and Robin got offended when she said it.
Mm-hmm.
But remember, prior to the show airing, Candace had made some comments about the light-skinned chicks getting away. But Candace had made some comments about the lighter-skinned women getting away with their colorist comments, especially Ashley. So I'm interested to see how this unfolds because Candace has been coming through with these confessionals. I did say this earlier on the show. She, for some reason, she's scared to write these checks now that her ass can't cash.
Well, she got some sense beating to herself. I think her brain's working now.
However, on girls' trip, Candace decided to put all the light-skinned girls in the house and put all the dark-skinned people
I didn't realize that
in the servants' quarters.
That's very true. That is very true. Now, I didn't realize that.
You have me now giving her.
But she was in the house with them.
Wait, yeah.
Oh, yeah, she was trying to be around the light skin.
She's a lighter brown, so she might not consider herself. But what about?
Well, no, Karen was over there.
But she and Karen aren't on good terms because she said she can't trust her, so she put her with Alaska and
you
Wendy.
know what? That's a very good observation. I didn't realize that. I want to bring it up next week. That's a very good observation.
Yeah.
Hit that like button. That was y'all didn't hit the like button for that. Wow, I didn't think about that.
Let me take a sip.
And that's probably why Giselle and Robin are so pressed on being friends with Mia.
Yeah. I don't think they're
perfect. What you say, Hannah?
Oh yes, they're giving Mia so many passes this season. They would have never given Moni these much passes. Ever.
I don't know.
But
you think
Mia's light skin.
Mia told them that she done got her clit fixed, then she got a vaginal reach or whatever it is. Mia said that she was 37, she was 45, then it changed that. Mia said that she lived on the moon, but she lives on the earth. Mia said that she has 12,000 kids, but she only has 4. Mia said so many lies, which I love Mia, so please don't, Mia, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry. I love Mia, but Mia has told a lot of lies. And they still be like, but Mia, can you come over and stay in the house with us?
Right?
Yes.
Imagine Moni telling those lies. They would have been like, girl, you got 4 homes? Girl, you have 3 homes and a lake house.
Somebody said Nosy Ho is gone. She's not gone. She's on Patreon, and I'll be posting a link on my show as well. Moving on to the next comment.
You can't do nothing without this.
I don't understand why people are so pressed that Nosy is
let's
absent.
Q. Let's move on.
You know what you get when you sign up.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
So Candy kept calling the other house the maid quarters smaller home. Yeah. So the only reason why I don't know about that is because of Karen being in that house. That's the only thing. But I can agree with you. Candace had her feelings about Karen.
But that may have been Karen's punishment.
Yeah, I would say that might have been Karen's.
You gonna stay? With the field.
But a Scala is Robin's friend, but yet you separate them and put them in the smaller house.
It never made any sense. But the reason why is because they want to be friends with Mia. No matter how many lies Mia tells, they want to be friends with her.
Well, is it because she has these businesses? Because I was going to book.
No. It has to do with that because she's light skinned.
I'm about to say, I think it's because she's light skinned.
She's light skinned.
They need another light skin alliance.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I agree with Shantae.
And the only reason why
it's not a colorist thing.
And the only reason why while Candy is in the house, because she booked the damn trip. Had she not booked the damn trip, she would have been out in the damn small house too.
She would have been.
The thing is, though, Candy is not.
And you better believe that.
Candace is not a dark skinned person, as they would say. So
She's darker than
in her
Karen.
mind, sometimes, because I feel like me and Candace are about the same complexion. Sometimes people our complexion are a little bit.
She's darker than you.
Well, I still have some color, and sometimes people, us of color, are deluded.
You know what, Candy? Because me, you are like you lighter than me, but they think I'm light skinned. So they don't think you dark skinned at all.
To me, light skin is Giselle and Robin.
That's what I think. They would tell me that I'm light skinned. So I know if they tell me that, they look at you like you light skinned.
I've heard that in my life, but the thing is, though, realistically, back in the day, we're not we're light brown. Yeah. But these people that are high yellow, they were the ones that were getting the stuff. Yeah. And they were the ones that could pass. So if you can pass, to me, that's light skin.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
But if you walking out there, be like, you light skin, I'm like, first of all, no, I'm not.
Yeah, exactly. We black.
Let me turn these lights on.
We're black.
Well, check with my ass in November when it's cold here. My ass is going to be
very
shades lighter.
I like to think of myself as like butterscotch.
I think of myself as caramel.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm dark skin. Even though some guy cursed me out one day because somebody called me chocolate. You ain't chocolate. I'm like, well, I never called me that, and why are you angry?
But we're not allowed to determine what color we are. Everybody else has to do it for us.
Yeah, like why? I didn't call me chocolate. Somebody else did, and he was like, hey, "She's not chocolate. She's like a different color." Like I didn't know it was like 1,000 shades of dark skin. Like, okay.
Well, I hate to turn this serious, but I've had trolls from Kevin Samuels call me Safe Brown. So
I want to be around when they are trolling you so bad, and you know why.
Go to my old videos. I had a
troll. No, I want to be live with you when they're trolling you.
Well, I had a recent troll on one of my last videos. She was like, "It seems like it's happy hour all the time. You might need a program." So I just deleted the comment.
Wait,
they said what? What they said? What?
She said.
She was like, "You log on a show called Mimosa. What do you think we have a reunion?"
Friday was happy hour.
Oh yeah.
She commented saying, "It seems like it's happy hour all the time. You might need a program." So I just deleted that comment. Ooh. I decided.
Oh, I'm so glad I was there for that.
Well, you know what though? If you log onto a show that says happy hour, turn up Tuesday, and Mimosa Monday, what the hell do you expect?
And I'm gonna say this with Marcella. This is the reason why I like Marcella back then on that other channel. Marcella was so real in how she was. She was so authentic. And I hated the fact that people tried to say that she was whatever she was, because I'm not going to say it right now, what they were calling her. But they tried to say she was whatever she was because they just disagreed with her opinion. They wanted to be nasty. They wanted to be just vicious behind these computer screens. But the difference between me and Marcella is I'm gonna fight you. Marcella has a lot of class, but I'm still gonna fight. So
that's the difference between you and I was fighting him. I was crying like, no, do this with Marcella. I was crying, y'all, for real, crying. I was so mad though. I cried about it.
Marcella's video got when she was dancing for her birthday. I was like, look at Marcella getting it.
Oh, y'all haven't even seen that. Y'all haven't seen nothing yet. You haven't seen nothing yet.
I'm waiting to see what happened in Atlanta.
Yeah, you haven't seen nothing yet.
Yes, I'm missing some of these comments. So yeah, Shantae said Safe Brown. That's a new one. Yeah, what's new to me? Marcella said, does she really have these businesses, or is the G and ex-wife in Carolina? Interesting.
Or is what?
Marcella, what you know?
Marcella know a lot of stuff we don't even know.
Yes.
Is the G and ex-wife in Carolina? So G's ex-wife is she working for the ex-wife?
I hope not. Come on.
I hope not.
But you know what though? Honestly, even if she is, I'm okay with that. I think that Mia wants to.
She's still got a job.
Work. I feel like she listen. Let me tell you something. As a person who hasn't had anything, and maybe someone gave her everything, the fact that maybe she's not even doing anything, but the fact that she thinks that she's working, it means a lot to her. You could tell that. So I would never put her down for that, because I feel like she actually wants to show like, babe, like I can work and I want to work. even if G made it this false job for her, I feel like she just wants to say like I worked.
Yep, I agree. And to me, from my understanding, it seems like her massage or not massage.
Chiropractic lobsters in the state.
That's my liquor talking. Her chiropractic service it's real, it's valid. Because I live here. I'm outside of Atlanta. I'm in the suburbs, and there is a joint literally 5 minutes from me. The joint is 5 minutes from me. So
do they sell lobster and steak there?
No. No. We're going to the comments. Sharon said Mia trying to find her place.
Absolutely, I think so.
Why is she
say,
lying?
They got they got a location like 8 minutes away from my parents' house.
Wow.
I mean, I love that about her because again, you don't know what people have been through, and I feel like the more that she tells her story, it's almost like Kenya Moore's story, but Kenya just is. I love Kenya, but I feel like it's like Kenya Moore's story is like I didn't have anything. I worked really hard, even if it was because I met this man and now I have the opportunity to do it. I just want her to have that for whatever time period she has to have it. Because she's like, girl, come home. It's not working. But she's like, no, I want to take these meetings and I want to do this. But let her have that.
Yes.
Even if it's like a make-believe job, like let her have it.
Yes.
She's showing up.
Michelle says she's brown. She can lighten with makeup, which, it's very easy to lighten with makeup when you're brown. But have experienced colorism from other lighter Black women. Why does complexion matter?
Yeah.
In our community, for some reason, it's still an issue. Hannah has been on the show with me where we've talked about colorism and featureism. So,
when you look at, I'm sorry to cut you off, but when you look at Giselle and Robin, they're used to having that mentality. And so when Wendy came on scene and she got her mommy body snatched, and they're used to her being a certain way, looking better than them, they called her out because Wendy stepped out of her place of what they thought she should be.
Wendy had that beautiful brown skin and that nice snatched body, and they was they was hurt.
And Giselle was like, I can't even afford to get my chin fixed. You got a whole body fixed?
Stop.
I'm
here for Wendy 2.0.
I love the fact that Wendy is very confident in herself. I love the fact that Wendy is, because the thing is this, people don't even acknowledge the fact that last season Wendy was like, Mom, I don't want to do this stuff no more. I literally want to be a housewife. People was like, oh, girl, this season you came back, you're not even a commentator. You want to be a teacher. You got a body fix. You want to build candles. She told her mother last season, Mom, I gave you what you wanted. Like, can I please be a housewife? And her mom was like, that's not what we do. But then her mom came back, well, okay, girl, but I need my titties done tomorrow.
Exactly. I want to get to some of these comments. Sharon told me to put the liquor down because I did call the joint the massage place, but it's not the massage place. Michelle said, I heard the joint do happy endings. No. Oh, here go Marcella. Yes.
Marcella.
Hey.
Hey, you guys. Hey. Listen, you guys. Y'all think I was jamming for my birthday on these videos. So Debonair seen it up in live and living color. So Debonair had me dancing so bad that when I came back to Virginia, I did a threesome with my husband. Me, him, and Ben Gay. I was rubbing that icy hot all over my legs. Sitting in the jacuzzi, I didn't know what to do with myself.
Marcella,
but you know what? I applaud Wendy too.
You know what?
I applaud Wendy too for working, but I do know that Mr. G had a longevity marriage with his first wife, and he does have other children that are grown, and they're all in that business. And I don't know whether she got up in front of the camera to say she was there, but y'all knew when she walked into that place, them white people didn't know how to take her. Like, she was just standing there, like, everything was foreign to her. And, Mr. G is the last one that's going to say what has to be done.
Mm-hmm.
She can stand there and be pretty, but them people going to call Mr. G and say, is this what you want us to do? I applaud
not like
her
when them cameras, not like when them cameras rolled up into that restaurant saying Chris was the owner.
Yes. And I've
Same
been
energy.
there. I've been to that restaurant. He was a chef in there. And what you do in that company, when you work there, they'll sell you parts of shares to the company. So he did have shares, but it was like 2.5. 2.5 shares. Yeah, and every even the waitresses had a share. So if you want to call that owner something, that's good. But Candace is acting good now because from what I heard is a lot of people been turning her down for better roles in movies, but they flash back to The Housewives of Potomac when they see how she's acting all crazy, and that's putting her at a liability. So this year she's nice, calm, and for the reason she got that wig shifted last year, she done calmed down.
Right.
Because
but
Ashley
Marcella,
got a lot of pent up.
Well, Marcella, even think about this too. Even her husband, because he's in my inbox on Facebook. I told him, I was like, I feel like if Candace learned how to read, not be disrespectful, people will like her even more. He was open to having her come on to my channel and have like a reading session and teach her how to read, which I thought would be fun because a lot of my friends are Candace's friends. I think that she knows how to be, but her read goes like to the under hell though. We need her to learn how to read like at a fun level, not like be disrespectful. And
reading should come natural. She should take a
but
book.
I told him,
She should take a chapter from her mother.
she can't be disrespectful in her reads because it offends people. As a gay person, like we know how to read, and it's not disrespectful to the point where like, well, girl, I want to fight you in the street. We know how to read, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, but Candace has so many gay friends because everybody that I know that's gay that went to school. Oh, I'm Candace's friend. I'm like, none of y'all taught her how to read though. This is difficult to understand. So when I told him this, he was like, and I gave him examples. I was like, well, when she's reading this, she could have did this or she could have done this. He was like, well, you're right. I said, bring her on like on a YouTube channel that isn't like dragging her down. Like let's do a reading session. Like show her like what she did and what she could have done. But I learned this season, like she's really dumbed it down a lot. So I think a lot of things have changed for her because the public has changed her because we didn't like her for all these seasons. So I think one, what you're saying is right. She's trying to do different things, but also the public is not liking her because she got dragged by Monique last season. How can she come back this season with that same attitude?
Yeah, but she's learning, and for her to get jobs, she has to change her persona because would you want somebody working for you that's crazy? You come to work and you don't know how she's going to fly off the handle. No. She has to show her proper, but she's reading and she's being the peacemaker. And you know what? And for her to try to go up against the Grand Dame can open doors in Potomac for her. Mm-hmm. So she better bring it on down because Candace opened real life. I mean, Karen can open real life doors. But let's talk about the candles. When Wendy went over Karen's house, I told y'all last year, even before this season came on, when Karen had another endeavor.
Yeah.
And she got candles that's infused with Ladam. She didn't want nobody to know until the show. And Ray bought it out at the time that she was not going to come out with it yet. And so when they finally said, Wendy said, well, why didn't you tell me about the candles? And she said, well, you have a 1 wick and I have a 3 wick. What damn difference does it make? 1 or 3 wicks? What?
A candle is a damn candle.
But it does make a difference.
Wick or not.
It does make a difference.
Whereas 3 wicks gonna light up your life a lot better.
Well, it makes more of the house smell different.
But the thing is, though, like
one wick, it takes a very long time for that one wick to get around the house versus those 3 wicks.
When 2 become 1.
But when 3 hit? Oh my God.
Marcella's connection.
Marcella's going on. She's like, but when those 3 came.
I told y'all when I'm in this house. When I'm in this house, it's really thundering and lightning bad, real bad here. And when I'm up here, I can be on the west side of the house and this thing will work, and then go on the east side, it don't work, and then come back on the west side, it works.
You got your Wi-Fi extender up in there?
I was talking about that earlier today. She said she ain't getting it.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you now.
Are you reporting live from the field?
But yes, we can hear you, Marcella.
This house is crazy, y'all. Oh Lord.
But no, the 3 week thing. I was gonna say the 3 week thing and 1 week thing reminded me of McDonald's and McDowell's. I'm gonna continue to say that. I thought Karen was very shady by not telling Wendy about this. I really felt like Karen made the candle business after she talked with Wendy.
Oh no, it was already made.
I disagree. I think when she was about to do a product launch, I'm pretty sure she couldn't discuss it in her contract.
Yeah.
And it was going to be an event. She couldn't say it, what she was doing.
It was already made.
Yeah. And so Karen also said that she had it 3 years in the making, that they were working on this, and she had product testers and all this. And
those candles that Wendy makes, if you scroll in your Instagram, your story long enough, you can actually make those same candles.
And you know, Wendy had her proprietorship for those candles since 2020. She just didn't, and that's why when she showed the box to her family, she could not show the candle because they would make her share profits with Truly Original.
But did you know that, Marcella?
I know what?
Them same candles that Wendy is selling, if you scroll through Instagram long enough, there's an advertisement for them same candles. You can actually sell those same candles. No, I'm not even joking. That's very true. I'm not even joking. That's very true. If you scroll through, because you know they have those ads in between your stories. That same packaging is the same candles that Wendy is selling.
Well, I'm gonna start selling some shit I already got too. Shit.
Let's get them.
I've been trying to find it because I'm like, every time since they said it, I can't find it again. But as soon as I do, I'm gonna screenshot it. But those same candles, if you scroll through your stories on Instagram or Facebook long enough, they will like, do you want to start your own candle? Like, it's the same exact candle. The packaging is the same.
Well, Candy Shop, I'm gonna get off this phone because it is like really thundering and lightning. But guess what? We're gonna bring you up. We're gonna raise you up, advertise you on our page.
I told you.
I am trying to help every small YouTuber come up. I will mention your name till I'm blue in the face.
We're doing a show together on Wednesdays, Marcella.
Yes.
Okay. Where y'all gonna be?
Marcella, I'm expect that same energy if and when I do decide to make a channel.
When you start your channel, we'll talk about it.
I sure will.
When he starts his channel.
Blow you up.
Well, I want to shout out Marcella. I love you. She's genuine and she's so real. And thank you.
You love Marcella.
I'm in awe. So if I seem speechless, it's because I love y'all. So
well, wait till I get to Atlanta. I'm dragging you out. You better be able to keep up because so Debonair thought, he was like, where do you want to go? What club? I said, I want to go where you go. And when I got in there, I got the microphone.
You turned that place upside down.
Oh, her connection.
But she turned that place upside down. It was me, her, and Sonny.
Well, and I'm so mad y'all didn't invite me.
I was in there dancing. So Debonair was like, damn, she ain't even sitting down.
Well, I'm gonna be out there with you, Marcella, because I dance too. So
Now I'm gonna tell you, when I got in there, I was like, "There's no seats in here." Okay, let me get a VIP booth. I told the guy, "I want a VIP booth. Here's the money." He gave us a booth.
She sure did.
And I started dancing.
She sure did.
I was
Marcella
dancing
stunned
with
in the
girls.
ATL.
Listen, I was ready to party, and we had already. Sonny went out and tried to fatten us up, but I said, "I'm dancing."
Mm.
And I love y'all. Let me get out. It's thunder and lightning. You know, with the Lord speaking, we need to be quiet around here.
Have a good night, Marcella. Love you.
So I like it like this. I don't like when it's so
Me
close.
too. I like it too.
So somebody just said they shut Nosy down again. Yes, they did. She has a Patreon, and actually go to So Debonair's page because didn't you post a link to her Patreon?
I came over here first, but just check my last video tomorrow. It'll be in my description tomorrow.
Well, this is the one thing I want to say about Nosy, because I talked to somebody else about it. I don't like covering stories like that. I don't cover John Yates, all that. Yeah. With these YouTube beefs.
You have to be careful with doing that.
Yeah, I like talking about positivity. That's what my channel is about. I am a supporter of Nosy Ho. I know people had their feelings about her, but we're not perfect. So,
but y'all can go to Twitch and you can go to Patreon, and she's on both of those. If y'all want to go,
if you support her, go to Patreon. If not, oh well. But we can move it to the next comment. And I'm drunk
because we all know where the mess resides.
Yes,
it resides on Twitch and Patreon right now.
Yes. And thank you, Sharon, for binge watching my videos, because I have a lot of content. Mimosa Monday. Now, don't tell me, tell the people it does a Mimosa Monday as well. He gave a shout out to me because I've been doing Mimosa Monday for a year now. And the reason why I respect Don't Tell Me, Tell the People is because she gave me my flowers. So she said she didn't know that I was doing it. It don't matter. But we both do Mimosa Mondays. Make sure you check both of us out. We do Mimosa Mondays. Sometimes I'm not here because I'll be too drunk to do it. But I'm moving to the next comment. So yes, thanks, Marcella. Chef Hannah, so happy for you in the growth of your channel. You deserve everything that's coming to you. And I love Chef Hannah, Heels and Meals. That's her channel. So make sure you subscribe. Also, my friend, my other chef friend, he follows So Debonair. His name, I don't even know his name now.
Thank you.
Oh Lord.
I know, but I have a chef friend in here. We were featured in Voyage to Atlanta. I bet you didn't notice, So Debonair. I was featured in Voyage to Atlanta. So was my friend Chef Mac. That's his name.
Ron Mac?
Yes, that's my chef.
Hold the F. That's one of my really good friends.
Yes, that's my chef.
You know,
he catered my baby shower.
That's one of my really, really good friends.
Yes, so Chef Mac, I recommended him for Voyage to Atlanta as well, and they featured him.
What am I in? I think I'm in that too. That magazine?
Yes.
I think I'm in it.
Me too. So I love Atlanta because of.
But you know, Chef, like when I tell you, like we're really good friends.
That Chef Mac say, "Do you know Candace?"
I'm about to text him. Wait, what's
that? That's my chef.
Oh, I'm about to text him.
So I thought that's who made your soup, because that's who he used to do.
That's the soup.
Yes, I didn't want to say it on your other show. Chef Mac is my chef.
Yes, he told me to make that soup.
Yes. So when you said it, I was like, "Oh, he talking about I'm not gonna bring it
Wait, hold on. Wait one damn minute. What soup is this?
It's my friend. Yes, and I should post.
What does he call? What does he call you? Does he call you Candace? Or
Candace. We used to work at school together. I'm gonna just say that. I don't want to name the school.
Can I get an index card with the recipe? Can I get a YouTube tutorial?
So look. There he is, right there.
Yes, that's him. I know him.
Atlanta is small. When you said that soup, though, I was like, "Oh, he's friends with." I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. But he is good people. I love him.
Absolutely, he definitely is.
But Michelle, going back to the comments, she said that's
Is
how.
this him when he was on my radio show?
What? Oh, look at him! But he got the gray now.
Yeah, he got all that right now.
So.
And I was doing the forest stuff with him too.
Yes. No, I stopped. He was doing my prepackaged meals.
I did his flyer for this.
Yes. Well, I'm gonna show you this. So damn, since we want to compare now.
Who's the better friend?
I'm the better friend because
I doubted you were the better friend, but
I suggested him for Voyage to Atlanta. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Let me see if he gonna answer this phone. We in competition right now.
Oh, he need to answer.
Oh, you called him too?
Oh. No, I want him to answer yours.
First.
We in a competition right now. Me and Candace that you went to school with.
No, we worked at a school together.
Oh, y'all worked at a school together. And we want to know who was the better friend at this point.
Who's the best what?
The better friend. He gonna say
Candace.
I knew he gonna say
Yes, I told you.
He's so shady towards me though.
I'm so dead though.
But why is she a better friend than me?
You said why is she a better friend than you?
Should I mute this?
She paid that catering bill.
What did he say?
Candace is sweet as pie.
And what am I?
Candace has stood by me through thick and thin.
And what have I done?
Candace has helped me get my bills paid.
I gotta get your bills paid now.
Thank you.
We on YouTube right now, but we just found out we both know you.
Yes.
Ron is actually mean to me in real life, but you know
he's sweet to me.
I was trying to be nice and like, oh, we're better friends than y'all, but he clearly told you that y'all are better friends because he's
Clearly
really
Candace
mean
is
to
the
me in real
favorite.
life. Ron has events that he doesn't invite me to anything, and then he'd be like, well, you didn't invite me. I'm like, Ron, because you don't invite me to anything.
Such a lie.
We're on her channel right now.
You're on her channel right now?
And so are you. Yes, we're on YouTube right now. We're talking because we just found out we both knew you. And I said, well, I'm his friend too. But we were trying to find who's a better friend, but clearly it's not me. So I'm a little offended.
Well, Candace helped get the bills paid. So there's that.
Well, this isn't new information. You knew this all along.
I did not know this all. I didn't even know you knew her. So I did not know this.
Well, you knew that you and I weren't friends.
Oh, we're not friends?
And this is his article from Voyage to Atlanta that I recommended. There it is.
Ron, so Ron, you've been on every radio show that I've ever had. Right? Oh. You are so messy.
But you have dialed the wrong number.
I'm done.
Me and Ryan have done lives together on Facebook and everything about Forex trading. You know, everything that Ron, I try to support him and everything. And Candace is better. Okay.
Yeah, no, I've been holding him down, and that's
I see. I haven't done enough. So
listen, I knew Candace before she was pregnant.
Oh, yeah, before I had my baby.
So what you're saying is I should have been pregnant so we can be better friends. I got it.
You know what? You end up pregnant, you like a man for real.
Oh, and Queen of Cheesecake says she's gonna make you a cheesecake so you feel better.
Thank you, because this man is he done throw me under the bus.
Tina, what do I get for sitting here?
And you know,
listening
he
to
made
this?
me so much food. I've got his meal prep.
I used to have him deliver my food to my job. Like
He used to deliver my food to my house. So I mean, we're not the same type of people, but that's fine, you know. And we have hung out personally, like we've hung out together. We've had game nights together when I beat him, but he's also mad because he loses game nights.
Yes,
he blames it on me because he says I cheat.
And I want to shout out.
Surprise me.
I hope I said her name right. Misha Allen. I'm gonna drop my link. She has a channel.
Okay.
Hey.
Subscribe to her.
Well, I will call you back.
Love her channel.
Bye.
Yes. So make sure.
Yeah, I will never call him back again.
I said but it was. I'm telling you, when you talked about him on your show, and you said you had that soup.
Ron has been on every radio show I've ever had.
I never. It's so crazy. I didn't know you until that other channel.
Yeah.
So, and Ron is my real friend. Like real.
Ron is my real friend.
So wow, it's a small world.
Like literally, Ron has done my meal prep for a long time. Ron has been on I've been on so many radio stations. Ron's been in every station I've ever been on. Me and Ron Dixon. Sorry, Juan, I'm sorry. Ron has he has been on like everything I've done, I've always supported him, everything he's done, and vice versa.
Yeah. Well, shout out to Ron. We all need to go out now.
Well, you shot him out because I don't really like him anymore.
My damn whiskey is
But I want
kicking
to
in.
shout out this channel. She's good. She does reviews on Put a Ring on It, and I believe Married at First Sight. I don't know if she does that, but I know it's something similar.
Well, put her in your description so I can subscribe to everybody you talk about today.
I'm gonna put her in my description.
Your description. Thank you. Subscription. Your description. Them tricks is kicking in.
But she's a beautiful girl.
Let me say something. Why did you embarrass me?
Because y'all ain't friends like that.
Clearly.
Yes. But no, Marcella follows her. I've seen her on Janice Hinton. That's another person that was on. But yes, and Big Red is saying laugh out loud to Juan. So
But is Juan Dixon coming to the wedding?
No.
Really, Ron ain't coming either. So no, but Ron is a really, really, really good person. Like in real life, he's a really good person. Ron has been around for so much stuff that I've gone through in my life. And he's done a lot. So I really appreciate him a lot.
Yeah. No, and he's been there for me. And he was so funny because the industry that we're in, I've been in it for 20 years, and the manager that we've had at our jobs, he always told me I should have been the boss, and because I'm a boss. So, but I love him. It's funny that you know him. When you named that soup and the ingredients, I knew it was him, but I don't want to.
Well, he was mad at me because when he taught me how to make it, I changed it a little bit around. And I let him taste it. He was like, "Oh, so you're gonna make it better than me?"
Hello?
Only because I can eat salt. I can't have salt. Like I have a lot of salt because I have blood pressure. Yeah. So I changed everything around so that I don't have to add salt to anything.
Well, I had gestational diabetes when I was pregnant, and so he created kind of a diet for me. Mm-hmm. And so I love him. I'm gonna stand beside him. I'm gonna stand behind him as they Yes.
He gonna cuss me out tomorrow.
And I don't want to name drop. That's the only thing. And I'm gonna be completely
honest. I always name drop.
Well, for some reason, what people don't realize, because I'm very business oriented. I have a business degree in sales and marketing. So it's all about networking. Yeah. And so for some reason, when you network on YouTube, people think it's clout chasing versus making connections.
I don't give a damn. I'm name dropping everybody who does stuff for me. Yeah. Especially, I was actually going to bring Ron on my show, but he can come on your show now. He
I
likes
love
you
the
better.
connections that I made. I love Keaton. I met him on another channel.
Hey,
I feel like me and
So can we clear up something? Because I want to. Is your name Quinn or is it Keaton?
it's Keaton.
it's Keaton.
Because everybody keeps telling me that. I'm like, I'm gonna just call him Q.
It's
I don't know.
French.
You just call me Q like everyone else.
And I
I
spoke
just-
French to him behind my husband's back.
Yes, you did with your nasty ass.
No comment. Oh, and I like what. Am I saying your name right? Is it Mashia?
Is she coming up here?
Misha. I'm looking
Come
at
on
this.
up, girl.
Come on.
Yes, come. Let me drop the link again. Come up.
Come on. Into
She's
the
a beautiful
room.
girl. She does makeup like me because I'm into makeup as well. We do our makeup. We are very feminine in what we do, and there's nothing wrong with that. I know people have a problem with that. I swear people have a problem with everything. Big Red said that's right. So say what you want, baby, and give the people what they need.
Come on, the baby.
Yes. But come up.
But that's dope. So it's funny because we are like so close, but we're not even that close. But now we are, so that's good.
Am I
What's so
saying your name
beautiful?
right?
Yes, you are.
Hey.
First of all, I love that picture.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm in bed with my bonnet on, so I was like, y'all go get that.
Don't tell
Well,
Monique.
we know you got that crown on and you looking beautiful in that picture.
Yes. You are very beautiful. I first saw you on Janice's show.
Mm-hmm.
She was saying, shout out to Janice. Is it
Hilton.
Hilton. Okay. So she is a supporter of small channels. And she
No relation to Paris.
Drop your link on No Relation to Paris. She covers Married at First Sight, all those shows and all that. But she's so she supports the small channels. And I saw it's Misha or Michelle?
Yeah, Misha. It's simple. It's spelled complicated, but it's pronounced simple.
I saw Misha on the channel, and I enjoy Misha's commentary. And so she's at, I believe you're at close to 800 subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
I just hit 600. So make sure with both of our channels.
Yes, we climbing.
Yes. So we need to collab.
We do, for sure. I'm down.
Yes.
Listen, as small YouTubers, we're all trying to collab right now. So we got to spread the wealth for each other.
Mm-hmm.
I may look like a big one, but I'm very small. I try to help everyone. I try to help everyone because mine grew on accident.
You're a big deal.
But I grew on accident though. But while I'm where I'm at, I'm trying to bring everybody with me. So.
Oh, and see, Queen of Cheesecake said, when I grow up, I want to be just like you. Queen of Cheesecake, if you want to come up, click the link. We're inviting people up. And Keaton says he has a following as well. So, Keaton,
I do have a following. I will.
He just doesn't have a YouTube channel.
I will take all my subscribers from Instagram and Facebook and bring them over to the tube.
Yeah.
I'll be doing some crazy shit on my private channels.
Your Facebook and Instagram people don't come to YouTube. I'm tell you that right now.
Oh,
they don't give a damn what you did on YouTube.
I will make them come to the tube.
Well, show us how to
they traveling.
Show us how to do that because they don't give a damn.
Right there.
Yes. Well, me and So Debonair have a show coming soon on Wednesdays.
On Wednesday at 8 o'clock.
What we're talking about, but we're gonna talk about whatever. So,
at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes, 8 o'clock. It wasn't an accident, So Deb. That's what Sharon said.
What was an accident?
I don't know. So I think it wasn't an accident that you met all of us. So
I don't think it was an accident at all.
We are coming on Wednesdays, and thank you, Big Red. She said, "If you with So, I'm with you."
My whiskey kicked in. I'm good.
Don't get too drunk because you might get told you need a program, like they told me. I need a
Listen, where is the program? Hey, can we drink at the program?
Yes.
We got this.
Exactly. Sharon said you growing your channel.
Oh, my channel was an accident.
And I want to say this, not to get on the soapbox. So when I saw So Debonair, it was around the time when the Monica situation happened. I'm gonna name her name. And what stood out to me was you were so genuine and so humble. And that is missing at times from YouTube, the refreshing personality.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think at that time, you didn't even expect your channel to grow. I was like, oh, look at him. He's so cute. And let me follow him. So let me subscribe. So I just loved it from there. And I have a discernment with people. And sometimes I can see the beautifulness in people. And you are a beautiful person. Nothing seems malicious or underhanded or anything about you. You are just genuine and authentic, and that's what I like. And actually, all these people that I have on this panel right now, even though I haven't known Misha that well, they just come off to me authentic, and so I F with that. I'm not going.
That's funny because I turned around and said the same thing about you.
Oh, well,
I was like, I want to do something with you because I feel the same way about literally the same thing you just said. I was like, that's why I want to do something with you. Let's do a show together. I literally said it to you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, like to me, like I've seen you on different channels, you know that. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, every time it's so fun, you're laughing, like it just sounds like a great time. It don't matter if it's like the worst topic you like, but you laugh, you have a smile on your face. So I'm almost like, you know what? I really want to work with you on something. I'm like, we can alternate the channels. It doesn't matter to me. It's not about the money part, it's about the like content for me. Mm-hmm. So, I was like, we have to do something. We literally have not talked about what the show is going to be about. Yes. We know Wednesday the show's going to happen.
We finna get on here and just play around, I guess.
But I think that we'll even hopefully we figure it out before Wednesday. I know. But it's happening on Wednesday, whether y'all know it or not. It's happening on Wednesday.
Yeah, I'll be there. Just know I'll be there.
Yeah, I'll be here. I'll be in the chat.
So I plan on setting up shop after I move into my new house and I set up my studio, and I'll record from poolside and say, hey, how's it going, family?
Where's your new house going to be at?
Let's Kiki. It's here in Minnesota. I just got larger space. It was needed.
Oh, and Queen of Cheesecake said, thank you for spilling the beans. So Deb, I was trying for 2 days. Candace I had mentioned it on my show and I wouldn't say what I was talking about.
Wait, what did I say?
You mentioned it. You mentioned that we were collabing and I
wouldn't. On Wednesdays.
I'm one of those people that
I thought I said it was you.
But I said it before you, but I never said who I was collabing with before.
I thought I said it though.
You did.
Okay.
I knew.
You said it before I did. I said I was collabing with somebody, but I wouldn't name who. Okay. Because I wanted to make sure that it went through. I enjoy your spirit.
We're doing it. We're doing the show.
Yeah, because I reached out to you last week asking oh, what's up with this collaboration on Wednesdays?
Right. I'm gonna let y'all talk though, can I go to the restroom real quick? I'm gonna let y'all talk.
Okay, I need to too. So y'all talk. I got to too.
We can do that. Michelle Jenkins had a good time in Kiki with you two. It's like 4 of us up here. Really, girl? Just 2? No,
just I'm joking. 2. It's just that.
I'm like, what are we? Chopped liver up here? Even right. My whiskey has kicked in.
What is your YouTube channel?
Who, mine?
Yes.
I don't have a channel yet.
Oh.
I'm waiting.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
That's what they were saying. Okay, now it's clicking. Okay. Do you do reviews?
I do. I do reviews and reactions and all the other stuff on other platforms, but I'm going to bring it over to YouTube once I get settled in my new space. So we're holding off on that.
Okay.
Tina, you're going to make me a cheesecake? Queen of cheesecakes. What flavor am I going to get? Please surprise me. Yeah, I'll put down the drink.
Breaking seals over here.
No, it's Monday, and I am feeling it.
So
What do you
what
do?
was your choice to drink tonight?
My drink tonight is Jack and sugar-free mango Pepsi.
Sugar free.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we on a diet. Hold on, let me make sure it is sugar. One sec.
I'm back, and I don't know what I did with my jacket. So Misha, I caught one of your lives. I think it was yesterday or the other day. You were talking about put a ring on it.
Uh-huh.
Yes. So I know, like, what's going on with Darian? I do want to know that Darian.
Girl, do you really want to? Do we have time? How much longer are you gonna be? Where do we start?
Zero sugar. We good.
It's Pepsi. So, first of all, there's a marriage certificate with his name on it. So, he's already married. We don't know if he's divorced or not, but we know that he's already married or has been married to some Nigerian woman.
What?
Secondly, there are women going on YouTube. Shout out to Kamisha Reviews. They've been doing interviews with her, and they basically are all saying they were in a relationship with him. Like the same timeline that Alexia says she was with him. So that don't really make sense. And what else is there?
Well, I want to ask you this. So,
Huh.
if he's had all these relationships outside of the show, how do you think he was able to get Alexis on the show?
That's really what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out, was it just for the show? Or was she really thinking they were in a relationship, or did they have an agreement they were going to go on this show and do this? I really think Darian just did it to get back in the spotlight. I don't think he did this show for Alexia.
Side note, what in the avatar is Deb's avatar profile picture?
Wait, what? You said, what is it? So Deb's avatar picture?
Who that is? Harpo, who this woman?
I don't know who that is.
That's not him, right?
No.
I thought it looked like two different people, but I wasn't going to say that. I was like, maybe it's an old picture.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I heard the
Shots fired
same
at
thing,
who?
that Darian brought the show to her.
Mm.
But I was watching Crystal Jordan tonight because she just interviewed Kai, and she had Darian's ex on there too. And basically the ex said that Alexia kicked Darian out the house because she found out he had women in her house. So then it kind of makes Alexia look like a liar, because you going on the show talking about you've never had proof that he was cheating. So why was he kicked out then?
I don't know about Alexia, because the way they were presented, it was a 14-year relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And they were, at one point I heard they were off and on. And so for her to come on this show, it just seems like it was fake.
Yeah.
But
the only thing that gets me is her breaking down and her being so like torn up after finding out he slept with Kai. That's the only thing that makes me think maybe there was some truth to it, but that's it. Because everything that's coming out is so messy. It don't make sense.
we have one more guest, Shantae.
Oh, that was quick. You always get me in quick. Hello. I have to come in on this Darian. Oh my God.
So what do you think,
God. Say what? I think his thing is bigger than an anaconda.
Girl, it must be painted in
I think
gold.
that's all
I'm
that. I
like,
think that's
I
all that
wasn't saying
matters.
that good. Keep that away from me if it's gonna be that good.
I,
Don't make me
I
Teenage
do
think
that.
that's
past his
all
bedtime.
that matters. I don't think he's giving them nothing else but a little bit of talk, and that pipe game is strong because these women are way past 20 and 30. They well seasoned. It's
Mm-hmm.
no reason for everybody to be coming up here, coming up to bat for a man that they not even with but 2 minutes out of a year. That's all I can think of. These women are lonely and they wanna miss all the red flags. I think Alexia, I think she's a dyke. I'm just gonna say
Girl, I was getting them
it.
vibes too.
Yes, I think that's all it is. If Derek can come in anytime he wants to, because she ain't checking for him like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like, yeah, you keep saying 14 years, 14 years, you're delusional, and you know it.
Yep. And I agree with Abiel. He acts very foul. Um, yeah, it's a mess. Did you watch the show So Debonair put a ring on it?
No.
Also avoided it like a plague.
Why? Why did y'all avoid it?
Mm.
It doesn't seem like a good show to me.
It's what?
It doesn't seem like a good show.
It's a
It
great show.
it
Is
was
that on?
actually
Is that on Netflix?
no, it's on OWN.
Oh no, I definitely haven't
That's the
seen
problem.
it. Oh, that's Married. Is that Married at First Sight? It's on Netflix.
It's on no Married at First Sight is on. Is it on TLC?
Lifetime.
It's
Lifetime.
the one where they like behind that wall on Netflix.
That is, I know what you're talking about, but I forgot what that one was called. Love at First Sight or something
Oh
like that.
yeah, Love at First Sight. I think. Now I've been watching. Well, y'all probably don't watch this, but Naked and Afraid of Love on the Discovery Plus channel.
Right,
On
you're
app.
trying to see naked people on deserted islands.
Well, yeah, they're naked, and then they have to like build their like they don't have anything. It's like basically
Oh, they have to like survive in like the
yeah,
forest or the jungle for
yeah.
however many. Yes, I've
It's
watched that
so good.
before.
But
I feel
also
like
Discovery has a show called Naked and Afraid. So I like that kind of stuff because I'm like it's a survival technique.
I feel
But
like that's what Survivor should have been.
yeah, well that's I think like they took it overboard with this on that.
Yeah.
But it's a really, really this is the first season of it though. They on like episode 2 this week.
And Sharon is right. It's Love is Blind. That's the name of the show.
Oh, Love is Blind, yeah.
Mhm.
Mm.
And that black girl and that white guy, they still married.
I know. They were so cute to me.
Yeah. She was so excited to see him.
All right, Ebony and Ivory. Um,
Yes.
It's actually good. I stumbled up on to it 2 weeks ago. Yes, so I live. Yes, so y'all should watch it. Well, if y'all don't want to get Discovery Channel, Discovery Plus, but Discovery Plus is a really if y'all haven't seen Naked and Afraid, it's so dope because they have to like survive in like crazy places like Africa and they went to Louisiana, but they survive. They have like a knife and like a fire starter, and that's it. They're naked and they
I
have
saw
to,
the fat guy climb a tree, and the tree limb broke, and he busted the limbs and
oh,
his nuts at the same time.
that's like 12 seasons later though. And that was like, but that guy has survived for like almost 4 seasons though, and he's never tapped out. Yeah, I stay on Discovery Plus. I was asking people, do they want to talk about that because I love Naked and Afraid, but I thought that Naked and Afraid in Love would be a good thing to talk about, but nobody watches it but me.
No, I like Darian.
But if y'all watch it though, it would be so like y'all would love it because it's like, how do they do this? And I don't know if y'all watch Hustle and Soul, but one of the twins from Hustle and Soul is on that show.
From the episodes I saw, all the clear people had tantrums and tapped out and all that great stuff.
There's a
And the
black
season-
guy on there though.
And
who
in the
hasn't
season,
done
I
that.
did see the black guy actually won the season. And,
He's won every season.
and he didn't bitch.
No, he was actually an asshole. Like for the first 3 times he was on there, but then these last couple of years, he's like, "Well, I'm a survivor, whether y'all don't or not. So whatever y'all want to do, let's do it."
So the little light skinned boys from Hustle and Soul were on there.
Yeah, the twins. One of the twins is on there.
Okay.
On the loved one.
Oh, okay. I may have to check it out. I wish they can bring Hustle and Soul back.
I wonder if I can send you my password so you can watch it. Because don't pay for it now if you don't want to really watch it.
Slip it in the DMs.
I'm gonna send you my login stuff. If we can watch this now, we can watch at the same time, don't log in while I'm logging in. But if you can, I want you to watch it because it's a really fun show. I think it's really good.
Yeah,
I love that black people can go into the wherever they at and survive, and now they're trying to look for love at the same time. So it's dope.
I will have to check it out. So I'm gonna end it soon or here. We've been on for an hour and 45 minutes.
No,
In 36 seconds.
I know.
Well, let's give it another 15 minutes. So we could be 2 hours in.
Yeah, we don't have to end it here just yet. What else do y'all want to talk about?
Let's talk about sex, baby. No, just
Have you done any music reactions?
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
what?
Donda is out now.
If y'all listen to it,
That looked demonic. I would stay away from that. I
Well,
don't
he
know.
was talking about Jesus on a lot of his stuff.
he's always talking about Jesus, but is he talking about Jesus?
I don't know.
Mm,
I listened
I'm
to
not
the
interested.
song. I couldn't listen past the first song, to be honest. So
I don't care for Kanye West like that.
I might have to see
got
some
a
recommendations.
I got a question. So, Debonair, do you think Kanye is gay? A dibble in dabble? I need to
You know, Amber Rose made that comment, the finger in your booty comment. So that made me think some stuff with Amber Rose.
Oh, so did
Well, but
Vivica
what she
Fox
did-
towards
before
50
you
Cent?
answer that, I want to say this. Now, I'm one of those women. Just because a man likes a finger in his booty, that does not mean it's gay. It depends on who.
I was gonna say that.
It does not mean it. I
That's all-
agree.
I was gonna say the same thing.
I agree.
Yeah.
But I'm asking you though.
If the woman is doing it, then there's nothing wrong with it. Like
I'll let
Like
aside.
how
What do you
Robin
think?
is pegging Juan? Is that where
But
we're
my
getting at?
question is
That's
the
different.
woman doing it because the man's not there to do it?
No.
Well, we
That's
never heard
my
from a man doing
question.
it.
Is like, is he asking her to do it because the man he wants isn't there to do it?
So,
That's my question.
Can I ask this? Is a man eating our cat because a woman ain't eating it? Because that's, to me, it's
No, I'm
almost
a
the same
man.
thing.
Wait,
But-
Is Robin
Yeah,
pegging
wait,
Giselle because Jamal isn't there?
No, wait. Say that again, Candy.
I said it could be asked as a man eating our cat because a woman isn't eating it. Like, to me, the
Do you
sexual
think that women eat cat better than men?
I don't know. I've never
I
had my
don't know.
cat.
I've never
I'm just-
experienced that,
I'm
but
not
I would
asking
say
What is that
yes
said about
because they
men?
know
I'm
we're
not
stuck.
asking about the
Men
experience. I'm
because
just saying,
men
do you
know
think that
the
that's
anatomy
possible?
better?
Wait,
saying
what?
Yes, of course.
I'm
Wait.
saying that I think that that's possible, and I'm not
I
asking
missed
is that true?
Yes,
I missed it.
yes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Do we think women can eat cat better?
Yeah, no, I'm saying, not saying y'all have that experience. I'm saying, do y'all think that women can eat cat better than men?
I don't know.
Well, that's
I
just
saw
like saying,
story
can
time.
men suck dick better than men?
I think
don't-
men can suck dick better.
I can't believe
I did too. I did too.
I mean, I know a lot of women who ask gay men how to suck dick better, so I know that they think that that's different.
Well,
I mean,
I don't know if
women
y'all have experience,
understand
but I know a
women's
lot of
anatomy, and men understand men anatomy a lot better than the opposite sex. So you would
well, I
expect.
don't know. Y'all might
So that's why I
not.
was asking that question.
Y'all might not agree with me, but naturally, a woman was supposed to please a man naturally. So we can't say. I watched a story time with a woman that said this man ate cat better than the woman. So I feel like it's all about the person. It's
Oh.
what you prefer.
It probably is.
So psychologically, you can say whatever, but it's gonna boil
But
down.
then you would have
but
to
do
be
you
with a
think it's
person who's
because
absolutely
another-
obsessed with eating.
But do you think it's because another woman never experienced with another woman, or do you think because another man experienced another man?
I don't know because I feel I don't want to. Oh goodness!
So let me
change this to after dark. I'm gonna just say this.
So let me just say this.
Like I'm gonna say this. I feel like I'm very good at what I do.
Okay. So let me just say this. A lot of my female friends are like, well, you know, can you teach me something? And I'm like, well, girl, what do you mean suck a dick in front of you? Like, I don't know what you talking about. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I've attended some pleasure parties to sell some product, and I've looked at some of the demonstrations, and I'm like, bitch, you're doing it wrong. That doesn't make sense.
How did you know she was doing it wrong, Q?
Because I know what I like.
It's only good on him.
like you can't demonstrate on this and have the demonstration be wrong, and I'm like, that's just completely wrong on all levels.
You could watch somebody eating in what is it? As a word. What's a safer word to say? A cat.
Oral?
You can see somebody, oral, and you be like, oh, he's not doing that right. Right? You can see that. You go see that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need your head and your heart to be in it at the same time.
No, I'm not saying Ken. Like you can see that, like, oh, he's not doing that right. Right?
Wait, what you say?
You can see somebody doing it, like, oh, he's not doing that right.
Right.
Most men that I've seen do it to other men do it right. So
No. I'm saying, like, if you saw like a guy like eating a cat and they were eating it wrong, you be like, oh, he's not doing that right.
Oh yeah. Men, I honestly
like, why are you so aggressive on the
a lot of men don't know how to do it right.
Yeah.
They're aggressive.
No, they don't.
And I'm not gonna say I've never had that happen from a woman, so I don't know how a woman would do it. But a lot of men don't know how to do it right. I can say
that's the only thing I was saying. I was just like, I think that because men, we like what we like, and not saying the heterosexual men need to experience that from another man. But I'm saying like we do know what we like.
I've done it both to the same at the same time. I've learned a lot. So there's that.
What did you say?
Yes.
What? I didn't know. What'd you say?
I've had educational examples at the same time with both, so I have an idea.
Keaton, you just said you've done it to both.
Sexuality has no gender. There's that.
I just think that when someone wants something they like, someone knows how to do it great.
Mm-hmm.
Someone there.
I'm like, first of all, you're doing that wrong. What's up, Yvette Abby? Reach out to people in the chat.
I didn't want this to turn into After Dark, but it looks.
It's after dark, though. It's really after dark.
Yeah.
It's not midnight yet.
So
okay, before I go, what can I say? One more question before I go. What about the guy Kevin Samuels?
Oh, okay. So do you want to answer this, Candy, or you want me to answer it?
Oh, you can answer it.
Well, I think that he's gay. I
he
feel
gives
like
me loose dual vibes.
He's so disrespectful to women, black women who don't have any self-esteem, because he doesn't care. Because when he goes home to a man.
A man, exactly.
Yes. And I no one can tell me anything different. I don't care what he said. I want a gay man to go on that show and read him back like he's reading his women.
Why haven't they? I'm looking for it.
Because he's not gonna let
I don't watch it.
I would love. Let me say something. I would love to go on there and read the.
Just like he won't let an educated black woman come up there, because I actually have gone to his show and tried to come up.
Went there.
This girl, you know what, Candy? I blame you for this. Y'all maybe go to his channel. This girl went over there the other day, and she was trying to talk to him, and he was like, "Well, let me speak." And then he started talking, and she sat there. She let him talk, and then he was like, "Okay, go ahead." And then she started talking. He kept interrupting her. I was like, "Girl, tag me into this conversation," because I'm getting pissed off. He was interrupting her so much. She couldn't get on any points. I said, this is a gay man.
Very.
That's what he
Nut,
does.
Michelle.
Allegedly.
Well, that's what he does. He does
look,
not let other people.
Alexis trying to come on.
And good night, Michelle.
It's so give me one. First of all, he's a really good looking man though.
He alright.
I was like,
He like old school
he might be
good
all right to y'all because he's not a heterosexual
Yeah,
man.
right.
But for a gay man, he's a really good looking man.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, let me just take you home and
For those in between, not so much.
Wait, what you say, Keaton? For those in between, not so much.
Not so much.
I think he's a really good looking man. He just is a very disrespectful person.
I mean, he clean cut. He ain't good looking like that, but he clean cut.
He's clean. Yeah, definitely. He's clean cut, but I'm not attracted to him at all.
No.
I think I want to knock him down one time. Like, just shut up. Shut up.
Oh, you got a fetish. You want to choke him.
You want to choke like
him.
a leather
But according to him, he likes fit, feminine women. Women that are like a size
masculine women.
No, he likes a size 2 and small and fit and feminine.
I feel like most men that's in the
like
closet like that, like women like that. They claim to like women like that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like most.
So would he
men
get off on Robin?
What's funny though, most men in the closet can say that, but I've been hit on by men now. I'm bigger than that. 20 years ago, that was me. But I've been hit on by gay men or sexually fluid men that want thicker girls. So I think people like
we're talking in the closet. We're talking about in the closet.
You are a beautiful woman, though. Period.
Yeah, you are.
Like if I was a heterosexual man, like we would be having children every day. Because
not every day.
Every day, I've been like, "Can I get today to tomorrow?" I just think you're so beautiful to me. I think like if I would have a girlfriend or a wife or a baby mama, I'm like, I need to have a baby by her. Like for real, I think you're very beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what attracted me to her channel too. I'm like in the fashion, and I like the lipstick. I like the poise and the class. I'm like,
Candy knows she's good looking.
Yeah, she has. Like she has that. She has that confidence. She's like, "This is who the fuck I am." Like, I mean, you just have all that. I like it.
Thank you, but that's what I like about all of y'all as well. So
sometimes I'll be home like, "God, you made me heterosexual."
FYI, if we had kids, we'd need a full-time nanny because I couldn't do.
And we have really pretty babies.
But no, Kevin Samuels, according to him, he's the classic. He's the classic gentleman from back in the day. He doesn't
most gay men think that.
I done seen a lot of classic men.
I don't see him being a classic gentleman.
No, from
all.
Back in the day. No, he think he is. He's mimicking.
The way he treats women who pop up on his show, I don't see him as being a classic gentleman at all.
At all.
I see him as being a classic asshole and a douchebag.
Well, no. So I asked when we were on Sonny's channel. I was like, well, "Whose life have he changed?" So I went over there, and the girls were like, "Well, I lost 3 pounds, and I'm feeling good, because I watched your channel. My man doesn't treat me this way no more because of how I watch your channel. I changed my whole life around because when I listen to you, I gained more respect." And I'm like, "Girl, so you lost 3 pounds? Like it was no more than 3 pounds.
She was already lost.
It was no more than 3 pounds.
She was already lost.
I'm like, well, 3 pounds, girl. You could have lost that by stopping listening to the channel."
Pre or post period or menstrual cycle.
She was already lost.
Did you have the water weight?
Anybody who subject themselves to abuse is already a problem.
Yeah,
right.
They like it. They've been used
and
to
I think
it.
that they're not around people. I think they're not around people who are building them up. And I think that I think I try to do that on my channel, especially with Black women, because that's what I'm surrounded by.
Absolutely.
I don't like Black women feeling like they are not valuable or they're not worth anything, especially like dark skin Black, because my family I only have a sister. My mom's sister has 6 sisters. They're all dark skinned Black women, so I don't like to hear that. So I'm like, it's so sad that y'all don't have a person like me around y'all because I would never sit around and hear this from my
Never.
friend ever. And it makes me so sad that women sit around and listen to him and like, well, girl, you're like, what did that girl say on Sunday Channel the other day? She said she's in the danger zone
Yeah.
because she's over 40 or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm like, what the?
no.
And I'm
How old is he?
sorry.
He's 52, 53.
And what zone is he in?
Because he's
Gay
money, he
zone.
doesn't feel like he's in a danger zone. But he's
And 3
trying
pounds to me sounds like they had a poo and they call it a day. Like,
well, he tries to classify men and women as different. Men, of course, they have value based off of their money. Women have value based off of their looks. So that's why he says a man is never going to have the issues that women have because it's about their wallet.
Well, both of those things are surface in a relationship. The way you look is a surface thing, and how much money you got is surface. And once you go deeper than that, then it changes.
The thing is, though, it's not even true.
That'd be 3 pounds. That's it.
Yeah. Women make as much money as men, and not every woman is trying to get married now and to be.
But he doesn't like women who have like their own, like, I think it's like the independent woman thing. He doesn't like that. So he makes them feel like that's a problem. And I feel like, well, if ain't no man treating this woman right, like, what's she supposed to be hopeless until she finds a man?
I don't know why he thinks every woman wants to get married, though. That's not
because he wants to be married to a man.
Yes, he does.
So,
yes, he does.
He wants women to feel like that.
He does. And he want to bring his boyfriend on. He wish he could be playing the piano in the background.
And when y'all see me on, I'm like, I done trained this man. He's fine. And then he can be okay.
Well, his problem is, remember back in the day, women had to depend on men financially. Now that we
didn't have anything.
Yeah. Now that we have our own money, though, they have to really impress us in order to get us. And that's
he hates that. He hates it.
Yeah, he hates that.
But he also hates that he can't live in his truth.
Even though it was a man.
I don't care what anybody says. That's a gay man. Allegedly on his channel, because I don't bring no problem to you. But allegedly, that's a gay man.
Well, there was a man caught in his bed, but he tried to explain that away. He said
there was a man that what?
That was caught in his bed. It looked like it was a man in his bed, and he said,
this whiskey gets kicked
put the
in.
picture up on the screen, and then he was like, "Oh, these trolls, they putting stuff up on my computer.
They photoshopped that man in his bed.
He lying. He lying.
Ciao.
But you know what? I mean, I feel sorry for him because
Michael Darby. Oh,
Michael Darby is very fine with the fashion that he's wearing. He's fine with that. This man is just he's taking his hate on women, on black women. And it's very sad. And I hate that women go over there because they're like, oh, I was so hopeless and I'm so lost. I found your channel and now I lost 3 pounds and I'm so happy and I'm living a better life. I'm only 19 and now I'm making sure men don't do this to me. But girl, you're listening to a gay man who can't tell you anything about living a heterosexual life.
And he don't give a damn.
He doesn't, because his numbers go up. So when YouTube sends his check, he gets even more toxic.
That's the ticket.
He's like, oh, I got $5,000, $500,000 a month. Oh, next month I'm gonna really get nasty. People didn't understand the fact that this is a money game, and that man doesn't care about anybody who logs into that channel. Because if he did, he would not talk to black women. If he cared about black women, he would not talk to them the way he does.
Yep.
Black women have already been through so much stuff, especially dark-skinned black women. Have already been through so much stuff. The fact that you think that this is okay is so sick and it's so sad, because they already got their own fight, but then you're adding on to it by bringing them down to what you think is how they should live their life.
Yep. And
it sounds like slavery to me.
Yes.
Exactly what it is. Exactly what it is.
Apologetic Nubian said, and women call in for abuse, Stockholm syndrome. Yes.
And a lot of people who've been abused like to love their abusers.
Yes.
So even men who have been abused do the same thing. So it's not just a woman thing. So I don't want to put it off on that. But what I do think is, it's like every time I watch it, like I cringe, because when y'all saw about the other day, I was like, well, let me go on because maybe I'm misinterpreting it or whatever. But I watched something the other day. I'm like, oh my God, this girl is like, she doesn't know what she's saying. She is like really, She's like, my husband and this happened and my kids and I lost 3 pounds the other day, and I'm like, girl, because you're stressed. You're stressed.
Right. You keep
You're
saying
losing weight because
that's
you're
so funny.
stressed. And why are you? And where's your husband at? Why are you talking to this man?
Yes.
Exactly.
Hang up immediately.
He tries to talk about apparently women have an issue with garbage men or something like that. Every time I talk about Kevin Samuels, they bring up this garbage man thing, and I'm like, what does this have to do with anything?
I want to come on when they're talking to you because I want like bring them up here. Let's have a conversation. I'm gonna free them.
Well,
What did he say about the garbage man?
On another show that we were on, we
Not
all know
worth
that
it.
garbage men make a lot of money, but they're trying to say that average women are being shady towards garbage men. They're using that as an example.
What?
But my thing is this: you don't when you're growing up, you don't say, "Oh, I'm gonna marry this garbage
man."
So
no one ever says that.
Exactly.
No one.
And none of the garbage men.
He's not even married to a garbage man.
Exactly.
He can say my man could be on YouTube like me.
And I just want people to be real. When you're growing up, and I'll say this, I was raised by a single mother, and I was taught to get my own, but also find somebody that was comparable to what I was trying to do.
Right.
So I was not going to sit here and take care of Pookie and Ray Ray and the rest of them.
Right.
I wanted to find somebody that was on the level that I was. And I wasn't looking to get married until I was over 30. Now, I married young to my first husband. It did not work out. Met my second husband when I was 30, and we happened to work out. And I was just fortunate to find that. But when I
wish I could find me a second husband.
What'd you say?
Find me a second husband.
When I divorced my first husband, I wasn't looking to get married again. It was just something that happened. I was really looking to have my fun. If it was meant for me to marry somebody, it was meant for me. If it wasn't, oh well. That's all that it was. And now my baby is crying.
I think that's a good mentality to have, though. Like, I mean, you don't like you're not looking for it. Like, honestly, I'm not looking for that either. I think I would love to have it again.
It's after 11 o'clock. Why the hell is your baby up?
I woke her up talking. I woke her up talking.
Well, I think that's a good conversation because, you know, a lot of people aren't looking for something, but then people say, you know, don't look for it to find you, and then it never finds a lot of people. I mean, to me, I feel like I'm a very great catch because my ex will vouch for him. Like, he's really good. Like, he's a really good catch. We didn't work out because his ass wasn't ready for a relationship. Either we were together for 10 years. He had a lot of stuff going on, and I stuck around for a very long time trying to help him. At the time, I was like, boy, I gotta go. So, but I think that now it's like, if I have it, I have it. If I don't, I don't.
Yeah, because in a relationship, it's hard work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to send a caregiver to your house for like 2 days.
Well, my husband is here, but he's knocked out asleep. So
Gives us like, oh, we up all night. This is an all night thing.
Yes, but we definitely need another Kevin Samuels conversation.
I'm down for that.
Expect the trolls because for some reason they find my channel. They didn't
Or
find.
you want to title it that? Please do it for me.
Okay, I want to look at it. What's the title?
I will. I'm gonna title it Kevin Samuels. Like I'm gonna put his name first.
So when they start calling you names, I can start
trying to embrace the trolls.
When they start calling you names, I'm ready to read all of them. So let's go.
They come. They come. Or somebody say your child is wide awake.
Just let me know the day and the time we're going to do it because I'm so ready for this. I hope he shows up.
You say you hope he
I
shows
hope he do
up?
too.
I hope Kevin shows up.
He ain't gonna show up. I had to pay him $1 million to show
Them
up.
girls gonna be so sad in this channel. They're gonna be like, "Can you go talk to him,
Where you
please?"
You ain't gonna pay him no money. He better be free. All over America. I don't know who you think he is.
Who better be free?
It's Kevin Samuel. She said you have to pay him $1 million to come on.
He's not free.
What?
No, he has over 1 million followers now, so he wants to be paid.
Oh.
Yep.
Interesting.
He's
That's sad.
Shout out to 901 Don Diva. I love her.
Well, the question is, how can we get you guys to a million subscribers.
No, I need to start doing my
This
YouTube. I love YouTube so much.
disrespect black women. Disrespect
Right.
black women.
Bash black women and you'll make it to the top.
Girl, you
No
gonna
problem.
be an asshole until you fucking stop dating, until you start having babies and shit. You a piece of shit. I'm gonna start doing it on my channel. I'm just telling you. Girl, how many kids you got? You got 5 kids. You single? What kind of stupid shit you on? That's some dumbass shit. Click. Who's next? They gonna keep calling in.
Why you even on my channel?
Don't build them up though. Don't build them up though. That's
right.
They unsubscribe.
Don't be too positive.
Yeah, they start unsubscribing when you build them up. But you like, girl, oh, he cheated on you. But what did you do? Oh, I'll cook food for him when he came home. Well, what did you cook? He don't like that food. That's why he left you. That's the kind of stuff he do.
A mess.
Oh,
He's so sad. He's so sad.
I knew he was gay. I'm like, how y'all listen to a faggot?
I'm like, come on. Bring him to me. Kevin, when's the last time you had some dick?
Exactly.
Now we get to the conversation.
Last night, this morning.
And don't inbox me while I'm talking to you on here.
Oh, what happened to Shantae? She jumped off quick.
She was like, I can't take this conversation. Kevin says gonna get on her.
Well, I'm gonna end this here because my baby is in my lap now crying.
Oh, okay. Well, I enjoyed this.
Yeah.
I did too.
Get on them,
call me tomorrow so we can talk about plans for Wednesday.
Yes, I will call you tomorrow. Me and So Dave have a show coming on Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday's like in 2 days, too. Okay, we need to talk tomorrow.
It's tomorrow, technically.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely call you soon to go over the details of the show. But I want to thank everybody for watching. Thank you all for coming up here on my channel. Make sure you subscribe to all of them. I'm gonna try to drop the links in my description as well. That's all I have.
I feel like, you know what though? Before I go over here, it's so hard to tag you and stuff because when I tagged you, it was like some other candy shop.
Yeah, your candy shop don't show up when you do a search, and this is me being loud and ghetto at the moment.
Yeah, I found like you for your shorts. If it wasn't for your shorts, I would not have found you.
When I typed it in, thank God I subscribed to it and scroll through my subscribers.
Yeah.
But if I typed you in, I could not find you at all.
Well, I might change my name. I have an LLC. Welcome to the Candy Shop is my LLC. So
changes to that, please. Changes to that.
So
like tomorrow or today.
Welcome to Black Licorice. This is what
because we need to be able to support you.
Yes. So I agree. Shout out to Candy Washington because she has a candy shop as well.
Yes, and shout out to Mama Dorothy.
So yeah, UDOG. Yes, we like Mama Dorothy, Miss Dorothy. We love her.
That's Candace's mom.
Okay. But yes, I'm gonna change my name then, I guess, to Welcome to the Candy Shop
today.
Yes, I'm gonna change it today.
Yes.
And thank y'all.
Are you monetized yet?
No,
We can't get her monetized because we can't find her.
We need to get both me
that part.
and Misha monetized. I think Misha's at about 800 subscribers, and I'm about 600. So
make sure you tag Misha in your description so I can follow her, and we'll work with her. We can work with her after that. But make sure so we can do this for real.
Yes, and my baby.
Now after we get y'all monetized, it's up to y'all.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm gonna look at your stuff. Listen. I want to work with everybody for real. Q, you know I already want to work with you. Whenever you make this channel, but y'all, I like. It's so easy to get subscribers if you're working with someone who has the subscribers, and when we start working together, it helps. So all we have to do is just make sure that y'all we can find you on YouTube, Candy. But also, you know, when people start seeing the content with each other, it helps for your channel to grow. So I mean, Nosy was like, follow So Dead, but she already had what she had, so it helped my channel grow. So, and then I had, you know, I went through the whole mess I went through, so that helped my channel grow as well. But as long as people can find you, it's easy to help. We have to be able to help.
Mm-hmm.
If I could say follow the candy shop and they can follow them 50 Cent, then
You know what?
Right. I agree.
And Candy, I'm gonna need you to get a website.
Anisha, are you on Instagram?
Candyshop.com so we can get merch.
I am
So
on I am on Instagram. I'm _ the candy shop _
Yeah, we got to change that too. And it's now all the underscores is not good. No,
He is on it.
Yeah,
Come on through, Brandon.
I went to school for broadcasting. All that underscore stuff, it doesn't work for a lot of people. The people will stop. They'll be like, oh, this is too much. Is it Misha?
Yeah, Misha.
Are you on Instagram?
Yeah, Misha Allen on Instagram.
Can you follow me on Instagram?
What's your Instagram?
It's so debonair. Is my name on here?
No, I don't see it.
It's so debonair. It's all one word, but debonair is with no O.
Yeah, there it is right there. So debonair.
Okay.
Yeah. So follow me on this. Is your YouTube attached to your Instagram?
Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah. Follow me so I can follow you back and then I'll subscribe to you. Let's talk.
Okay.
I'm trying to help everybody while I can, because I know how I'm gonna be for a long time. But while I am hot, I'm helping everybody.
Yes. Yes. Grow this Black YouTube. We need it.
And I still think that Meek, the Candy Shop, Q, and Sunny should have a late night show called Champagne Conversations.
But our show is champagne.
That's cute. I like that.
Me and So Debonair show is champagne and Kiki. I plan to have my champagne and strawberries.
I'm gonna have my champagne. So we're good. But I think we should have Champagne Conversations. So whenever Sunny's ready to talk about it, and when Q wants to commit to something,
well, we're gonna be frisky whiskeys at night. So
you can pretend like you're drinking champagne, but it's gonna be champagne conversation. Okay. And we should have just conversation about stuff. Period. I think people will love that.
I agree. If Sunny is on, because I love Sunny, that's my kindred spirit.
I'm like, Sunny, are you on tonight? She's like, not tonight, not tonight.
She was on. She does a Mimosa Monday too.
Yeah, she was like, well, I'm on. I'm like, girl, I'm on tonight too. So then, I can't. Mondays is my most busy night.
Yeah. So Sunny, don't tell me, tell the people. Check her out as well.
And she has.
Let me get to my new space and
days.
Then get my focus group together, and we can talk about.
Why you gotta get a focus group together?
Of what works.
I don't have a focus group, and I have over 7,000 subscribers. Start that damn channel and then start the focus group while you're doing it. Just start the channel. Focus on that channel.
We can do that.
We'll focus on the focus group after that. Start the channel first, because you're all over YouTube.
Yes.
We are the focus group at this point.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Candy Shop. Do what you got to do. I'm gonna log off so you can do what you have to do. Nice meeting you, Misha.
You too.
And Q. We'll talk. It was fun, Candy. And again, we'll talk tomorrow.
Yes.
For Wednesday. Because I gotta do Wednesday will be a long day because I gotta do a game night Wednesday too. So
okay. And I'm gonna be on your game night too, and I'm not gonna say
coming?
The P word.
What's the P word? Progressive?
Progressive.
Now, I was asked the question of what's that, and I named the P word on his game night.
Yeah, I'm doing it with the Virgos too, so it'll be me and you, and then like 4 other Virgos on my channel. It's start kicking off Virgo season because my birthday is in September.
I'm a Gemini.
I'm ready for Scorpio season.
We don't care about that. It's not your time yet. Talk about it on y'all's time. Right now, it's Virgo season.
I only like Virgo.
Right now, it's silent for Scorpio. Silent season.
B-Day.
Okay.
So yeah, I only like Virgos because of Beyonce. Other than that,
Beyonce's a Virgo. I'm a Virgo. Hey,
Yes. But thank y'all for joining. I'm gonna end this now.
All right. We're gonna keep it up if you don't cut it off.
She got some kids to
Good night,
attend to.
y'all.
We understand.
Good night.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Night.